I don't know what episode we're on. I'm not gonna keep track.
I have my phone with me.
Nice.
See, we were on because the last one I was right. It was what was the name? I'm
Nezakitsune.
It was Egg Savior's Woe.
Yeah, Xavier. That's who I did it with.
Xavier.
Yeah.
Wait, did I say Egg Savior?
It says Xavier. That's my little homunculus child that I like to make my little plaything.
Oh yeah.
And
then it was the little blue hair. Yeah, that was the last one.
Yeah, that's Nez. She did that episode. That was a very fun episode with Nez.
That was 11. So this is well.
All right. Oh, that's just how good of a host I am.
Of course.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Spice Cabinet. We are on episode 12, as I just found out, because I don't keep track. But I'm joined here by a longtime person. I've known on the interwebs. First time we're actually speaking to each other. Pretzel Boy.
Howdy.
I know him as Ma. That's kind of what I described him as. That's what I have you down in my notes, by the way. when you came forward to me, it's like, yo, I want to be on Spice Guy. I was like, okay, and I just wrote down Ma with a bunch of. That's what I did, because he has this nice comment trend of anytime I put an update for where the humans go, he starts.
I'll say, Ma, Curly Cinnamon posted another fight with the lizard guy.
Yeah. Yep. So
I got that from. Where did I get that from? It was. I took inspiration from that Alex the Lion. What are you doing on my car? And then it was, oh yeah, Ma, get the camera.
I have never seen what you're talking about. The only thing remotely similar to that I've seen is like the guy with the really Boston accent who like records crazy shit going outside, and he goes like, Ma, the neighbors are being fucking weird again.
The neighbor's cat is being fucking weird again. Ma. But it was like an MLG timeline thing.
Okay.
It's like, get the camera. So I was like, you know what? I think I've established a trend here, so I'm just gonna stick with it.
Yeah. But yeah.
It's great to be here.
It is. Yeah, it's great to have you. We kind of been sitting here for the past hour trying to figure out technical issues, because of course there's technical issues, which I've been dealing with for like a month. You guys don't know this. Well, now you're going to know it now. There are 2 Spice Cabinet episodes that you'll never get to see because OBS just wanted to jam its big, long, wrinkly fucking finger up my rectum.
And,
Fuck you, OBS.
Fuck you.
I'm still going to use you, though, because I don't want to learn another program.
That's me with Adobe. They increased their prices, and
fuck Adobe.
Oh my god. And if this goes live, they're going to hunt me down.
Nah, fuck them. What are they going to do? Kiss my ass. I use Adobe too.
They increased the price for students, man. We already don't have that much.
Wait, they did it? Wait, they did? How much did they increase it? Because I still leech off of my student account.
Like, for students, it was 20-ish a month. Yeah. And you get, like, everything.
No, yeah, it was 20 for pretty much all of, like, Creative Cloud for, like, the important shit anyway.
Yeah, so you get Creative Cloud and Photoshop, Illustrator, Premiere, all the like the very important stuff. And recently I got an email. Usually when I skim Adobe emails, it's like, all right, delete, don't care. But then I did a double take, and it's like, we're increasing our prices.
Oh god, how much is the student stuff now?
So it was 20, and now it's like 36.
What? That's like not that much lower than the fucking.
I know.
That's only because the regular is like what, $50, $60?
Yeah.
What the fuck, man?
Yeah, so yeah, the regular, is 50, 60, and I was not looking forward to that. It's like, no, when I'm not a student, I gotta pay that much. But it's okay, I'll be a rich and famous designer,
So true.
I'll be able to afford it.
So true.
And that's my career.
That's good.
A graphic designer.
Yeah, that's me, man. I'm a master comic artist. Everyone knows me. I'm like famous or something, and I make bank off of my my 3 patrons.
Famous to
Love
me.
you guys, by the way. If you guys want to make me richer, hit up the Patreon in my account. You get early access to all this stuff. Just so you know. You fuckers.
Oh yeah, most of it's going to me. Just have me on here. It's just to get my name on the video.
Yeah,
privileged enough.
He's being paid in. Well, I can't even say you're being paid in exposure. I can't even offer you that.
I'm thinking this could be something nice to go in my portfolio or like something. I don't know, resume wise, but I think in like conversation with a hiring agent, I thought I was like, you know what, I could say it's like, yeah, I've been on a drawing podcast.
Hey, if this podcast breaks, breaks like more views, then you can probably be like, yeah, I was on that.
Yeah, dude, it was nothing before me. All right,
you were nothing. You were nothing before I came on. You were nothing.
I got it out of the slums, man. All right, so now we got a bunch of curly merch. We got curly plushies. Wait, don't you have a plushie?
No.
I feel like you do.
I don't. No.
Weird. I feel like, I don't know why. Memory's like, I think he has some merch.
No, I don't have any. The only merch I have is my comic.
I don't know why. I think I really am picturing you to be famous in my head.
Yeah. Thanks.
Which is a good thing.
Yeah, no, it is a good thing. Keep believing that. So it manifests.
Because like I was drawing at my job, I was drawing a bunch. Just be like, all right, I gotta practice before I go on this podcast. I don't want to draw something stupid and lame. See, and I've been drawing, like, some of the drawings I did are like really good. And it's like, dang it, it's too good. I had to save it for the podcast. Dang it.
Fuck.
So what I'll do is like I'll just put a piece of paper on my screen and just trace it.
Is that what you're doing?
Good night,
right
Ma. Sorry, my mom was saying.
You tell her to shut the fuck up and don't interrupt my
It's
show
like,
again.
Ma, I'm on podcast with Carly Saturday. No, I'm not some loser. This mom. Oh yeah. Minus the loser part. I'm only 22. 22 is young.
This is me strangling OBS. just a little view of my dark, twisted mind.
Right now, I'm just warming up with one character that I draw like rarely.
I'm
Name.
surprised you're not starting with what's her name, Lucy?
Lucy, yeah. I was about to say,
remember.
like, is he gonna question me about that? Because I think he is. It's my obsession.
How can I not? It's like all you ever draw. You always draw her just tormenting your what is it, like your self-insert character, like your avatar.
Yeah. So that her background is, I mean, I think I already posted like her lore, is that she's the embodiment of toxic relationships.
Yeah.
Even though she's grown to be less like that after a while that I've drawn her. It's like, no, let's just put her and myself in SpongeBob scenarios. That'd be funny. It's mostly like I do that stuff. Like I do a lot of illustration. It's like just get the imagination out and help me with my other projects.
Mm-hmm.
And I like my style of designing. I don't know. I could be like edgy for saying it's experimental. So like I just try to do it, just keep the ideas fresh. And like I got a little bit of ADHD, so that's a blessing and a curse for me. because I get great ideas from it, except the great ideas come at like midnight or like 3 a.m.
Yeah, I get distracted really easily when I'm working on stuff. It's a problem.
I'll be in bed. It's like, that's it. That's how I can do this.
Yep.
As I think of my next project.
Yeah, fuck you, OBS. Fuck you.
Yeah. Alright, I think that's enough of the practice. Let's move on to the big boy stuff. Oh. Don't want to enter his creative zone. I'll stick around here.
Yeah, stay in your fucking lane, bud.
Yeah. Dang. You know, that was actually a good Joe Pesci impression.
Hey,
yeah.
Stay in your fucking lane, all right?
In your fucking lane.
What you think of? What do you mean I'm funny? What you think of? Are you laughing at me? You fucking laughing at me? What the fuck does that
clown?
mean?
Do I amuse you?
Am I a fucking clown? I don't feel like drawing toes, so I'm wearing socks in this picture.
I never draw feet, like with like naked feet.
I never draw naked feet.
One, because I can't. Really hard. Two,
you gotta.
It's because I'm just.
Do it,
I don't want that to be the focus.
It doesn't have to be the focus, but you should learn how to draw feet. It's kind of.
I could still. I can't do hands that much.
You should also learn to do that.
I have while on my free time, I have done some like hands and arms. And it's like, okay, not bad. Just the thumb, like that curve in the thumb. You know? Sure now, like I got my thumb. Oh god. Very clenched. I'm gonna draw like a little sharp. No, oh god, I'm still messing it up.
It looks like a bird talon.
I know. See it, and like there's this part.
Yeah.
And then like and it's like I usually draw like the ends of my fingers like all like contorted and curled. It's like, why?
What I can tell you right now is a little misconception. That should be the opposite of what you're doing right now. It makes it look a little more natural. So like what I mean is like these right here, it looks more natural if they're actually coming in like that.
Oh, so not
well,
here,
like do it with your
here.
own hand for a second. Just like relax your hand and hold it up in front of you by the like side view. You see where your fingers naturally go? Like it's always gonna go index finger, then your middle finger, then your other ring finger, then your, you know what I mean?
Dang, you did that fast. It takes me like 5 minutes to draw one hand.
Well, I mean, this looks like shit, but it gets the idea across. Like that's, you know, that's the natural positioning your hand's gonna go in. So that's, you know, where you.
That does not look like shit, dude. Oh my god,
that looks like garbo.
I don't.
It's such garbage.
That's crazy.
Fuck off my screen. There we go. See, it's easy. You just need to find pictures of hands and then draw them.
I guess whatever. That's my response to information. And it's like, fine, whatever. Doing a drawing I did a while ago at work. It's like, this is a mess.
Yeah.
Must.
Yeah. I'm. What should I draw? I don't want to keep drawing me strangling OBS because I don't want to be that toxic.
That was my main worry. It's like, what am I gonna draw? What am I gonna draw? It's like, Lucy drawing. It's too predictable. But I'll do it.
What should I draw? What should we
Can't
draw?
know my next move. We'll draw that one post you did with Keisha looking at my god, I'm like a big fan, but yet I forgot Phantom Girl. Ah, where is she? Don't tell me.
Phantom Girl?
I just call it Phantom.
Toshiko?
Toshiko!
She does kind of look like a creepy, ghastly ghoul, doesn't she?
but wasn't she had a nickname for like in like thousands of years ago as like
Oh
the
yeah, the lunar maiden. That's
Lunar Maiden.
that's what they called her back in Japan because she scared people. So
That's what it was. Yeah, she had
yeah,
that nickname.
yeah.
And so, and then Key's just looking at her. No, we're not going to the bar.
Oh no, yeah, that was when I did the meme of
Is that a?
it was
Is that a reference?
it was like a meme fucking like art trend, one of the few that actually made me laugh, where you have one character like in the background making that stupid fucking face, and then there's the other character in front. The one I saw it from was from a Zelda meme where Link was making that face and Zelda was like, "I'm not calling you good boy, Link. You crucified that creature or whatever."
Yeah.
That's like a thing in the new Zelda games where like people will just take enemies and like crucify them on stuff.
That's funny.
But yeah, that I like that. I enjoy that meme just because the face is really funny. Oh, speaking of that, one of the new voice actors for Toshiko actually just dubbed that for no reason, so I need to make that into a little animatic.
The new voice actor?
Yeah, for those of you who like watch the comic dubs, Toshiko, we have a new voice actress for Toshiko. Kate, the original actress, has decided to move on to other stuff, and yeah, I wish her the best. It was a very bittersweet goodbye, but you know, she's not going to be a stranger or anything like that. But she's a wonderful voice actress. So if you keep up with her stuff, she's gonna make it big one day. I can feel it in my bones.
She's got a good voice.
Yeah, no, her it's not, I mean, not just the voice, just her acting abilities are really fucking good.
That too. But
the new voice actress for Toshiko we got, she is fantastic. She really knocked it out of the park with the recast. That's what I was worried about, because I recently put out, it just finished like a week ago. I had it up for almost 2 months. It was a new casting call for basically the rest of the important characters for the volume. So not gonna have any more casting calls. Hold on. She just joined. She and all the other actors just joined, so I'm blanking on her name. I'll put it up on screen. I'll put her casting call up on screen if you want good work. She came in. She managed to like do a good job getting real close to Toshiko's established voice, while also like it's still something new.
Like the voice you pictured in your head.
Yeah. Like, she landed the spirit of Toshiko, which is more important, I always say, than like the exact type of voice. But yeah, so I'm excited to record more dubs. Chapter 4.
The perfect solution: steal her voice with AI and use it as a soulless husk of a voice actor.
Oh
and
my
put
god,
it
you're so fucking right. It's such a good idea.
Yeah, that's right.
Fuck voice actors, am I right?
God, no one gets paid for creativity and real human emotion.
Fucking entitled losers.
Robot.
Like, they're always like, you shouldn't use a robot. People can do the voice. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Robots don't need a lunch break.
Man.
AI don't need lunch breaks. You fuck. They work infinite overtime. What do? You just complain about the job market, idiot.
Yeah. Sit there like a good little consumer, eating your McDonald's frap, and taking your smoke breaks when you're just smoking on, well, those sugar those chocolate cigars. Yeah. Yeah.
What should I draw?
Because I know, I think it was the first episode of Where the Humans Go that I was in my dorm room. I was like, Ma, the first episode released.
Yeah,
get the popcorn.
The first chapter came out 3 years ago now.
And I was so excited. Got cheesecake, sat down at my desk, and I was watching it. and it was good. I was about to say good choreography. I mean, drawn choreography, yeah.
Oh, you're talking about the dub.
But yeah, the dub, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, the dub came out not 3 years ago then.
Yeah, I'm talking about, I think it was like a year ago, or more than a year ago. And I was sitting at my desk eating the cheesecake, watching cool stuff. I really like Thor's voice actor was also good. I thought his character was well written.
Thor's voice actor is awesome. He's gonna have a lot more speaking lines in chapter 7. So he's not just gonna be gone after. I know it's been a while since some characters have showed back up, and it feels like a long time just because it takes me a long time to put stuff out. But once the whole volume's done, it's gonna feel much more complete.
What else? Still waiting for that fight with the lizard guy to be dubbed.
Oh yeah, that's the next one we're working on. Actually, that one we've got most of the voices done. I think at the time of this recording, we have Samantha's lines recorded because we did a live session, but we didn't have all the voice actors present, and Toshiko's voice actress Kate, she had already left the project. So I know we have for sure Samantha's done. We have Damien's done. He only has a few lines at the end, but we have his, and Skinner's voice lines are done. So we just need Toshiko's and Cinnabon's, and then I can start putting it together and editing it. So that'll be fun. You guys are gonna you're gonna cream your pants when you hear Damien's voice for longer than a few sentences.
Is that the lizard guy?
No, that's Skinner. Damien's the beardo with the he's the
with the force. Yeah, with the robot force. And with his trusty companion.
Yeah, Ara is second in command. She got her voice actor too. She did a great. It was really cool. The voice actor for Ara is getting her pilot's license, so like whenever she plays her, she puts on her quote unquote pilot's voice, which makes awesome. Makes it sound like real military like, which is really fun. All the voice actors that came out, I'm so excited to get into the new characters that are going to show up. My good buddy Bjorb, who was on episode 10 of Spice Cabinet, he's voicing a character because he's gotten into voice acting. He'll be playing Mantis, the guy with the blade arms.
The mandibles on his mouth too.
Yeah. He's playing him.
That guy's cool.
I had another lightning in a bottle actor who's playing Zane, who is one of the more mysterious characters that I keep drawing because he hasn't showed up in the comic at all. So there's nothing for him except just the illustrations I've done of him. But he's basically Damien's boss. His actor, it was chef's kiss. It was like a match made in heaven. Just perfectly embodied the character. So I am very excited to continue with the dubs and make them for the people to see.
I always pictured, I would imagine what Lucy's voice would sound like, and I'm thinking because I had a reference in mind, who she's similar to, kind of like a Vicky from Very Odd Parents attitude.
Okay.
And with that same kind of voice actor.
Okay.
That's who I would imagine, or how I'd imagine her voice sound. It's like, what do you want, twerp? Like that. Very sassy.
She seems Lucy seems like a date rapey kind of person. Not gonna lie.
Right.
Yeah. I feel like she has a long sexual crime history in the police database. She
is a very toxic person. And I got the inspiration for that. I'll tell you, Lucy's lore. So it was 2020. And I just discovered digital drawing after drawing on paper and pencil. And then after I graduated high school, my dad got me the drawing tablet that I'm using. And so I was like, all right, let me test this bad boy out. Let's see if my skills transfer. And keep in mind, I had no skills. This was like a little bit, not even like half a year, but like a couple months after starting to draw. But I was using a lot of references. I don't know if I was following you at that time.
I don't know. Yeah, didn't you originally start following me on iFunny?
We don't talk about that.
I talk about it. I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed. All right.
I'm not ashamed either.
I've met some like really good, some of my best friends on iFunny. All right. I know the app sucks, but there's some good eggs in there. They're not all rotten.
True. True that, because that's where I met a lot of good art friends we talked to.
Yeah.
But I left it because I got a new phone. It's like, I don't want this new phone blowing up with Russian spyware.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just not transfer it over to the phone. So, there. Anyway, so I was looking at a couple of artists and like mimicking their arts to like help me practice, because I think in that certain time period when you're just starting art, trace, look at other people's art, copy it, whatever. That's how you learn.
Yeah.
And then when you're comfortable, you do your own style. So I have this depiction in my head. It's like I saw a drawing from Sailor Moon, Sailor Neptune, blue-haired girl, and I was like, she's pretty. I'm gonna draw her. And so I start drawing her, but keep in mind I'm 18 at this time. I'm like edgy and like I'm mad at the world. It's like, I'm gonna draw her hearts for eyes, and they're cracked, because that's how my soul feels.
just a little peek in my dark brain.
Exactly.
My twisted, fucked up world.
Exactly. Me, a nice guy? No way, Jose. The nice guys finished last. So I draw this portrait view of blue-haired girl with hearts for eyes, and another artist who has been helping me. He was like, well, maybe you should start drawing the same people a little more instead of just drawing new characters. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. So I'm drawing the blue-haired girl again. And over, I'm just starting to get comfortable with her design. And that's when I don't know. I'm trying to I'm having this idea in my head of creepy angel, peaceful demon. I'm trying to think of the voice I'd say it. I'm just trying to figure out how I can get cloth of whatever he's wearing, what the action.
You give him a frilly little neck thing. Anyway, what were you saying?
Oh yeah, and so I started drawing the blue-haired girl over and over and over again. And in community college, I'm getting comfortable with it. And I'm trying to remember what brought me to the point of naming her Lucy. I think because it's just a cool name. It's kind of like Lucifer, but nothing demon.
Yeah, Lucy's a cool name. I like Lucy.
And so I guess I just eventually gave her this backstory because I had no dating experience at this time. And I'm just I'm mad at the world because I don't have a girlfriend. So this girl will be my imaginary girlfriend that extrudes all of my problems.
She's my imaginary girlfriend who pushes herself onto me every day.
She is real to me!
She is real to me!
So at that point, I just went with it. That's her thing. Embodiment of toxic relationships. And I started giving her abilities after I made her in Jump Force, that game where you play with all the Shonen Jump characters.
Oh, right. That anime fighter.
Yeah. Game. So, because I gave her the Serpent Queen's devil fruit powers, the love fruit. So it's like, yeah, that could be a thing. She has psychological damage and messes with your endorphins and hormones. Kind of like a negative Cupid's effect.
Yeah.
So that's her thing. Emotional manipulation, as well as martial arts, and shoot love beams at you, like psychological powers, like hypnotization and frenzy, and like not like a Medusa thing, but just like, you're under my love spell now, simp.
I'm going to do things to you.
I'm going to make you my pet dog. And so that's like, yeah, this is our thing now. This is what I'm known for. See, and especially my friends that I talk with all the time when I worked at the gas station with them. It's like, well, Sam, another drawing of your fictional girlfriend? It's like, yes.
Hey, Sam, you ever gonna, like, I don't know, talk to an actual woman?
It's like, I have Lucy. I talked to her in my drawings.
It's like, what do you mean? She's right here. Don't disrespect her like that, man.
Yeah, guys. Dude,
I'm
sorry. We talked about this before. God, don't embarrass me in front of her.
You know what? You're like fucking Peppermint Larry and Candy Wife from Flapjack.
Oh yeah, it's like, yes. Don't talk about Candy Wife. And then it gets all like awkward. Just sits there silent, menacingly. Oh yeah, and then that other character that I like rarely draw, the white figure with floating hair, that her name and short for acapella, and I kind of made like this whole like lore in my head, but also like wrote it out so like I don't forget. But she kind of like a say succubus, but more like kind of like a siren like succubus. Nothing sexual, just more like hypnotizing voice.
Okay.
Has the ability to make her voice a physical weapon.
Okay, that's neat.
I'm trying to think of like a reference. Like, have you seen what's that show? Black Clover?
I've watched bits and pieces of it back in when it first came out, but I nothing since. Got
it. So there's just a character there that uses her voice like physically harm you. So that's what Akka can do, and she was a succubus, but then it's kind of like a war on hell and heaven, where heaven came up with a spell to convert the devils to angels. And the spell only works halfway on her, so...
I'm going to race swap you.
Exactly. Exactly, like, you are impure. We are God's chosen people, literally.
I mean, yeah, kinda literally.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a more chosen people for God than the angels.
Yeah, than the angels. So, she was being, like, beamed up to heaven with this conversion spell, and it only worked halfway. And now she's like a husk, like a hollow white husk, but through, it's all sounding when I say it out loud, but it's like, you know what, artists are geeky and weird people, literally. So now she, like, through like desire and temptation, reverts back to, I also just have her to like use her for like sick like metal album covers. And that's something I've really been getting into. Like, I've been going to some metal shows, and like I've been doing some like illustrations and a lot of motion designs with metal.
Okay.
And people get scared by it. It's like, good! It's supposed to invoke emotion, but my anger.
You're not supposed to feel necessarily happy when you listen to Avenged Sevenfold.
You're supposed to feel anger about the corpos in the world, about what was it called again? The one you're strangling?
Oh, OBS.
OBS, yeah. Rage Against the Machine. Literally. Oh yeah, So I gotta shout out my brother for letting me use his computer to like get this crisp audio from me. So shout out to my brother who's in Japan, or going to Japan. He's got a whole 12-hour flight ahead of him.
I've had to deal with that shit when I went to London.
What were you going to London for?
It was a study abroad.
I don't know if I ever want to do a study abroad. I don't like.
I enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun. Probably because I was rooming with my buddies. It was, there were some times where we had to work, but most of the time it was just fucking around doing whatever we wanted. So
because my the arts and sciences at my campus, they do that. They do study abroad, but they mostly not study abroad. They do like trips to artist conventions and like designer talks. I go to some of those, but like when it's like an overnight thing, I don't, because I'm friends with a small amount of people in the arts and sciences, but not with most. And I don't think I could be in a hotel room with them. I could party like vibe-wise. Nah, you guys got your own thing. I'm way cooler than all of you.
yeah, I've got to go draw my fake fucking girlfriend now.
I gotta I'm sorry, dude. I got better things to do. Lucy needs some refining her hairstyle, so that's gonna be my night. If it's gonna be a crazy one. If
Lucy wants to drink Mountain Dew and play Halo 3.
Lucy,
she wants to smoke marijuana and fill our bellies with diet soda and play Burnout Revenge for the PS2.
PS2. I was just wondering if you want to play, fill our bellies with diet soda and smoke some weed while we play Revenge. I can't get it. I can almost do his voice.
You have to listen to it. You have to listen to it a few times. Oh, hello, Alan.
Dude, I love that guy. My brother.
You see, I was the mastermind behind everything. Me, the landlord.
So you bought all the staplers? Yes.
It was paper clips. It was paper clips.
Oh yeah, right. It was whatever. Gone.
Here, Alan. It's a little version of me. I want you to have it.
Have it. I really want it.
If you don't want it, I'll take it.
Here.
Yeah.
You know, I already gave it to him. Your gift.
It's your gift, man. Do whatever you want. He was he was so offended by that.
I would be too. It's like that just it's when you give a gift to someone and they immediately give it to someone else.
Yeah. We had this conversation on episode 10 about like in real life, what would you do if your boss gave you like a miniature version of themselves?
I mean, like, is he a cool guy? Like,
I don't know. Well, we were talking about
keep it.
I'll have this conversation again. I don't care if it's 2 episodes later. I don't care if it's redundant. Fuck you. But my thing was, if it was like cool, like if it was a really cool fucking figurine of my boss, I'd be like, yeah, that's fucking dope. Like,
I mean, yeah, if it's a figurine, yeah, but if it's like a, I don't know, it seemed like it was a living thing.
But we were saying like, if it was like a Funko Pop or something, I would be like, oh, thanks, and then I'd probably like throw it away when I get home, or like shove it in a drawer somewhere and never just be seen again, because Funko Pops are the most soulless fucking things on planet Earth.
They are cash grabs for all the geeks, including myself. I don't buy Funko Pops, but I am a geek and nerd.
Funko Pops suck. Like I don't know why you would waste your money collecting those when you could like spend a little extra money and get like something that's really cool and has a lot of effort put into it.
Like a number 3 pencil.
Yes.
But I like, in terms of physical art, I like using mechanical pencils better.
I like mechanical pencils. I like the Staedtler pencils, the ones that have like the metal tips. Those are really nice. I had one that I used all since high school all the way into college, and I lost it. It's gone. I don't know where it is, but yeah, I really like that. It's either that or like cheap hotel ballpoint pens, like the really like cheap pens. Those are amazing for sketching and drawing. I love them.
I use those pens. I use those pens at my work. Like, there's a whole bunch of pieces of paper and like pens I use, and that's just what I do all day. Like when I'm in the ticket booth at the water park. And then the kids will come by. It's like, look, Mommy drew Mario. It's Mario. Look, it's Mario. And it's like, yeah, that's me. It's like, I think it's great. Like, well, thank you. And like, come on, Timmy, we gotta go. We gotta get down the slide.
Timmy, stop talking to that weird man.
Stop talking to that weird man. His face is covered in Lucy or whatever that blue-haired girl's.
He's mumbling to his sketchbook, and I saw him kissing it earlier. Stay away from him.
Stay away. But these two guys, they came up and they were in front of me for like an hour, asking me like a bunch of art questions.
Oh my god.
And like, it's fine. It's like, I really have nothing else to do. You know, it's like, I will teach you the ways of art.
Yeah.
Squidward's visualize the sculpture within. Then gently place your pencil. And then mess up on the... That's the biggest part that I was messing up when I first started drawing, was the head shapes. And I was the same way. Head shapes were like fucking me up. I learned like the shield method, like you draw a shield as the faceplate, and then you that's how you section the eyes. But yeah.
A shield? I haven't
heard
shield. That method.
Yeah, like I got your... Oh, dang, there's these two buttons on my stylus that like whatever I plug them into or whatever device I plug my sketchpad into, it's just a roll of the dice of what it does.
Nice.
So it's like, all right, what's it gonna do this time? And then
it's like one of them. It's like it connects to Alt F4.
Exactly. So okay, now I am wondering like, what button did I press?
I don't know.
If I press it, no. What if I press the top one? Oh, it's ink drop. That's what it did. Yeah, that's the random the dice roll for my stylus.
I see.
The second button is drop, or not that ink drop, but like the eyedropper, not ink, eyedropper.
Interesting.
See, but yeah, you got your circle, and then you got draw your shield like that. There you go. Now they're looking up.
Huh.
Now, in terms of making the things and everything, it didn't really help me with that.
I don't know how much of a fan I am of that.
I know, it was
for me, if I'm gonna start the construction, I'm just gonna get a rough idea of the head, just like that, and then I do the cross thing like that. You know,
I still struggle with like portrait view and like, okay, I got my circle, and then when it comes to the jaw, it's like, please be even, please be even, please be even. Like, dang it!
I mean, it doesn't need to be perfectly even. Most people aren't going to pay attention to that anyway. And sometimes it not being even is like, it just makes it look more organic.
More organic, like
as long as it's not
looking
like,
directly at you.
As long as it's not like so uneven that it's noticeable, that's what matters. He's going to be wearing a crown. Actually, that's his hair. I'm drawing Johnny Test. That's what I'm drawing.
Dude, the theme song for Johnny Test actually
fucking slaps.
It was kind of hard, yeah. I actually liked it. Trying to think, they had like a first one and a second one. The second one on the top of my head, I can remember it's like, Johnny Test. Well, how'd the first one go?
What was it, like something supercharged backpack, and then it's I know a supercharged backpack is like part of it.
John, can't remember. We say it's both good, but we both can't remember how it went.
I mean, listen, I haven't watched Johnny Test in a very, very, very long time.
No, my favorite theme song, like music, even goes hard to this day, is the Ben 10 song.
Oh, it's so fucking good.
It started when an alien that likes it what it gets up upon it with the secret setting. He's bad. He's got superpowers. He's no ordinary Ben 10.
It's so good.
My mom got me like a Ben 10 watch when I was a kid, and I thought it was the best.
She got you like an Omnitrix watch?
The Omnitrix, yeah. And I was like, Dad! Now I can be upgrade and accelerate.
Forearms. It worked.
It worked. I just pretended I was like, she got me that, like, it was after, I don't know if it's different, like, in terms of states, but, like, for me, it was called Alpha Best, where you have to stay after school if, like, your parents can't pick you up.
Uh-huh.
I don't know, it's like, I guess it's like a daycare. You live here now. And one of them got mad at me because one of the workers there, because I was so thirsty and there was this thing of Sprite just on a table, and I was pressing my nose up against it like, oh, Sprite. And she's like, no, don't do that. And she like scolded me for it. It's like, I'm sorry, just wanted some Sprite.
Please, I'm going to die here like a dog. I'm going to die like a dog. I need this Sprite, please.
I need to fill my belly with diet Sprite.
With diet soda and then play Burnout Revenge for the PS2.
The PS2.
I just really like the way he says PS2. He goes like PS2. So
PS2.
It's very satisfying. Zach Cato's got one hell of a voice.
Work.
Him and his fucked up nose, whatever happened to him.
Is that like, was it an accident or was he just born with it?
I don't know. Maybe
Zach Cato, if you're listening to this, I love you.
Can't it be both? Can't the accident be the birth?
It's a blessing.
You can clip me on that. You can quote me on that, guys. Send it to Zach.
My brother turned me on. My brother turned me on to Oni Plays. And my favorite videos are the best of. And
oh my god, Zach's best of videos like fucking 10 hours long. It's like
wait.
He's just fucking funny. He's fucking stupid. He was God gave him the best voice ever, and he made sure to not let it go to waste.
Not let it go to waste. It's like, I will never talk with this disgusting voice.
Yeah, imagine if like there was an alternate reality where Zach Cato was like super self-conscious about his voice and he never wanted to talk.
Oh god.
Can you imagine the world we live in? It would suck.
Chaos.
One of my favorite Zach Cato clips is from the show is when he was like, "Hey, you guys ever come so hard that it makes a little noise?" and then Chris and then Chris is like, "The fuck are you talking about?" He goes like, "Yeah, it makes a little noise." It goes like, and then Chris doesn't even entertain it for a second. He goes like, "You're a fucking scumbag." It was such a good fucking response to that. He didn't even like entertain the hypothetical. He just goes like, "You're a fucking scumbag. You're a piece of shit for even bringing this up to me."
I like their best of Reddit video.
Oh god, that was so fucking fun. I love watching them just like clown on fucking Redditors, dude.
Yeah, dude, it's like, yes, I smoke weed, yes, I watch Pornhub, yes, I have Netflix, yes, I eat chicken sandwiches, but it's not true! It's terrible!
Yeah, I still have Reddit downloaded, but mostly because sometimes if I actually need help with something, the app is like much easier to use than the internet. So it's just easier to like go through.
Go on. I only use them for like game tips. It's like, how do I find the death poker in Elden Ring? And then there'll be Reddit threads like, yeah, I'm having the same question. How do I find it? It's like, that's what I'm asking.
Yeah, and sometimes like, Reddit threads piss me off though, because like I've had so many fucking issues with like I said, technical issues for the past like month, which is why I'm sorry guys that District Denizens is taking longer to come out than I want. Recording has been a nightmare, but like fucking like I would search up like an issue with OBS. I'd go on the Reddit thread and it would be like, guys, I got a problem. And then like a year later, someone would be like, did you solve it yet? And that's the entire thread. I was like, you fuckers, why did I even click on this? What the fuck, dude? It's fucking nonsense.
Yeah, but I do kind of like Google's new like AI search
I
thing.
don't.
I kind of like it. Some stuff I read or I saw that like it uses wrong information. It's like, should I be eating a rock a day to keep the miners away? And like, yes, you should. That sounds like something you should do. A Reddit post said that that's what you should do, so that's what you should say.
I think it's extremely fucking useless and annoying, and I hate that it like takes up the entire like top of
The screen.
the search engine screen. It's fucking annoying.
Because the parts I don't like about it is that it's just copy and pasting some things. Like you'll look up recipe for a cake, and it'll say, yes, here is the perfect recipe for a delicious chocolate cake, and you'll scroll down. And
it's like well,
someone...
maybe I wanted vanilla, you fuck.
but I'll scroll down and see, oh, the exact same information.
Yeah, that's
right
what I
here.
mean. It's so fucking useless. Like the AI just fucking scrounges the internet for shit and then puts it at the top in a much less like fucking readable way.
Yeah. Like, sometimes they'll simplify things for me. Like I did look up like why was Adobe raising their prices? And it's like, well, here's the sum of what I'm thinking. So
Adobe's raising their prices because they want more money. That's literally the only reason.
I mean, like, when you put it like that, that's the ultimate reason for a lot of things.
That's the only but that's the only. There is no like. It's not like the fucking economy's hurting Adobe or something. Like they basically have a monopoly on this shit. Like even though there are better programs out there for certain things.
I have become a slave to Adobe, and I just use them for everything. So I can't speak about mighty Adobe.
Yeah, fuck them. I'm still gonna use Premiere Pro, but fuck you, Adobe. The moment you start raising prices too much, I'm gonna start pirating your shit. So just so you know, I'm putting that out there. I don't even care.
Just so you know,
I'm gonna pirate Adobe. Which is it's always ethical.
Remember, kids, piracy for the purposes of sticking it to the corpo scum is justified.
Yeah, listen, if buying Adobe for $50 a month isn't owning the programs, then piracy isn't stealing. Suck my dick. Suck my dick and my peg leg, you fuck.
No, and that's how I feel sometimes about Game Pass. Like I play Xbox and I have Game Pass. I have the Ultimate Game Pass, so I have like EA games as well as EA games, and I can cloud play games, and there's over 500 I can play. And I pay $21 a month, so it's like, okay, $21 a month, I get access to like over 500 games. Some like put on Game Pass at release, like Starfield. I'm just not naming them as a perk. Like I like Starfield, but not that much.
I don't like it like at all.
I just thought it could have been more. I didn't give a shit about the story. I was like, it only got interesting after I started getting powers.
I actually, that's when I stopped playing. Like, when I went to that first temple to get my first power, I was like, I'm so fucking bored of this game. I can't. I'm done. I don't want to play anymore. I'm just fucking bored. Everything sucks.
Everything's so, monotone. And, here's the thing, dude. Dialogue was so pointless because what I would do...
worst fucking shit.
I had no buffs to charisma. And so what I'd do, I would save, I'd talk to somebody, it's like, no, failed that time. Oh, I got it that time, I persuaded them. I literally persuaded a woman on a spaceship. So it's like, hey, so I need the trophy that you're saving that's worth millions, even though I'm not in this competition. Can I just go and look at it? And can you give me the key so I can go inside the safe and look at it? She's like, oh, okay, yeah, sure, why not? And the best part is at the end of the game, I literally, with no, actually, I found a way to XP farm. And if you want to know, ask. It's really at this point, so much the perks are so menial, but
they all
basic.
Suck. Most of the
a lot of them
suck.
And
I had to unlock a perk to use my jetpack. What the fuck is that shit?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Why is that a thing? Why wouldn't I just be able to find a jetpack and put it on? Why do I need to learn a skill and then all of a sudden I magically own a jetpack? That's not how that... What are you talking about?
It's that, and also, there's some of the perks. We live in the future where, space travel and all this other medical technology is possible. yet I need to learn a perk to eat my food better.
So fucking dumb.
It's like, what? I don't.
It's a space
So
game. I don't want to eat food. Don't
exactly.
fuck off.
So I XP farmed and got my charisma up to a high level, and I just convinced the bad guy to just not kill me and let me have the relic. And so he's like, okay, but I'll get you in the next universe. It's like, all right, and I'll convince you in the next universe not to kill me. And so it's like, wow, that was, you can literally, it's funny for the final the climax, or not the climax, but like the final fight, the final push to the deity or the main bad guy.
Uh-huh.
You can either fight him or just just squash the beef. Just be like, hey man, why are we doing this? You and me, we're better than this. You got other things to do. I've got other things to do. So you want to just like skip all this and just give me the relic and try again next universe? And he's like, okay. It's like, all right, cool. And game over. Hooray! Starfield, you did it.
And now you get to play New Game Plus.
New Game Plus, and
it's still shit. It's still shit.
No, but you do New Game Plus, and now you just speedrun it. It's like, I know the future now. Hello, person that I've met before, but you don't know me. You die. Yeah. So if you want to avoid that.
That shit was so fucking like disappointing. One of the things that really bothered me about the game is the design philosophy behind everything, like the guns, the ships, the worlds, like everything.
Dude,
everything sucked. I don't think I landed on the. You know what? I take that back. There was one planet. It wasn't even like a main story planet. It was like just some randomly generated one. It was like this really cool, like salty. I don't know if it was salt or snow. I think it was snow, but it was like this snowy planet, very tiny, and there was like this little village like tucked away inside of like a trench of mountains, and that was the one time I went somewhere. I was like, whoa,
dude, exploration cool.
And then I go everywhere else, and everywhere else is just fucking boring. Like that main planet, what's that? What's the big one? What is it called? Aurora?
The one where like that big city is, and you meet
it's like the giant. Yeah,
I can't even remember the name. Atlantis.
I think that's what it's called. But like, it just looks so basic, bitch, boring. Like there was nothing.
Everyone's fashion is so weird.
Everything sucks. And then the Neon City thing, where it's like, hey guys,
that one was kind of cool.
Look, we can do cyberpunk too. Look. It's like, bro, your shit sucks. The game gets compared to Cyberpunk a lot, and I think it's it does, because, and the reason why is because even though Cyberpunk's not a space game, like they're both very similar in their construction. Like Cyberpunk isn't necessarily a full-on RPG because like it still has a linear story to follow, and that's the same thing with Starfield. Like it's not a full-blown RPG because like you can't really pave your own way to do anything you want. You're still kind of on the rails. You unlock skills to do stuff. There's side missions. So they're similar in their design philosophy, except Cyberpunk just did it way fucking better.
Dude, I was a true Cyberpunk fan. I stuck with them when everyone hated them. I
bought it the day it came out. I played all the way through it, and I enjoyed myself. I'm not going to sit here and say it was a good game when it released, because like that would.
It had bugs.
It's not just the bugs. I would still say even today, in its like final form, there's still some aspects to it that I think are lacking. Like I would have to really think about it again. But honestly, I would say Cyberpunk, I'd maybe give it a 7. I think it's I don't think it's worth, I don't think it's just an average game in its final form, because like with the skills, the combat,
the options of
the immersion, how well the cutscenes are put together and how well they mesh with dialogue and stuff, as like a very on the rails RPG game, I think it's a cut above a lot of others, especially if you're comparing it to fucking Bethesda games.
I because now after Edge Runners came out, everyone's like, "Ooh, it's good again." It's like I always thought it was good. You guys are just posers.
Yeah, I mean, Edge Runners
It
definitely
was
gave a
fun.
lot more
I
recognition.
had fun.
But
That's it. It was fun. That's all I want in a video game. Was it fun? Yes. I had money worth it.
It was fun. And with the Phantom Liberty update and like the overhaul to the combat and leveling system, it became like way fucking better.
Like perks are not just like basic stuff like increased gun damage. Like no, this perk lets you snap people's necks with your monowire.
Well, what I really like is like you can like actually have like your perks basically give you a class now.
Yeah.
Like my favorite thing that I probably gonna do on every character whenever I play that game is the submachine gun switching perk, where if you have two submachine guns equipped, or actually it doesn't even have to be two. It's just like if you have a submachine gun equipped and you run out of ammo and switch weapons, it'll automatically reload your submachine gun for you. So like you could just do a class with like 3 submachine gun different, SMGs. Just keep switching every time you run out of ammo, and you'll like never have to actually do a reload animation. You'll just be fucking raining bullets, and you combine that with like a very fast, dexterous character, and you're just like moving around, shooting everything. It's so fun.
My favorite build was the Star Platinum build. That's what I named it. Where I have the Gorilla Fist. Mm-hmm. I have a bunch of cyberware that increases the speed of my attacks. And I have the Sandevistan. So now I stop time, beat the shit out of people, start it back up.
Yep.
With my bare hands. That was just so... I love. Even people that would like try to kidnap me, it's like, hey, it's that guy. It's like, stop time, bam, start time. And I got the Berserker perk and everything.
What does the Adobe logo look like? I'm just gonna do
it's
an A. Fuck it.
It's an A.
There you go. That means this means fuck Adobe.
Yeah. Let me see. When I first started drawing, I draw a lot of middle fingers. It's my middle time.
Is that supposed to be me up there?
Yeah.
Why does my head look like couch lint?
I was just doing a caricature. One-liner. What was I gonna talk about?
What else should I draw? You know what?
I'm just looking through your Instagram right now. It's like
I see.
And then sometimes look at my older drawings. Let's see, let me read this. But yeah, one last thing I was gonna say about Starfield is that the thing I hated the most was that you couldn't see the inside of your ship before you bought it. So
yeah, that was really fucking annoying.
Sorry, I wasn't trying to clear my throat. Anyway.
Yeah.
So I bought the most expensive ship in the game, the Narwhal. And I was like, oh man, here we go, best stats. Because I was too lazy. And like the building system was a little complicated to me. And even though I've played Space Engineers, so like this shouldn't be any different. In fact, more simple. But when I bought the Narwhal, and then I went inside, like, holy fuck, it was just so difficult to maneuver inside of. It was just all ladders, no stairs, things put next to each other.
Oh my god, the fucking ladders were...
I hate it.
They were honest, they were getting on my nerves. Like, I was like, motherfucker, just let me fucking get up there quicker. Let me jump pack better. Like, the ladder animations are so fucking slow. It's insane. Like, why can't I climb up ladders in first person and just go up really, really fast?
Literally.
Holy
shit. Let me take my time here. It's just how, like, they're all separated. Like, all the rooms are separated. And, like, that's fine, but it was just so...
That and the fucking loading screens. Holy shit, bro.
God. And just space was just so...
Yeah, the space sucked. Space was boring. Space combat was boring. Space travel was non-existent. It was completely inconsequential. It got stale really fast.
I liked Oni Plays video reviewing it. I mean,
Oh, where they were
it was
playing
so
it. Yeah.
ugly. And it's like, this is all I want to do. I just wanted to make fun of how people look.
It's just fucking. It's really sad. That not sad like in general, but I bet it was really sad for Bethesda when they basically lost their popularity contest to a fucking DLC for Cyberpunk. Like,
literally,
because they came out around the same time. Nobody was talking about Starfield. Everyone was talking about Phantom Liberty and whatever. And what else came out? Baldur's Gate 3, right? They had to compete. They had to compete with fucking Baldur's Gate 3 and the Phantom Liberty DLC. They got fucking burned alive. They got absolutely fucking roasted by those two. Fucking pit roasted.
Trying to make a little tiny minifigure of Sin.
Oh, this shit.
But I think it's not enough pixels. I need more pixels. I was drawing, I remember in one of my classes, I was practicing drawing heads again. So I was drawing, and I was like, man, this one's actually really good. Too bad it's not my character. So I was just in the middle of class. As my, like this, I always hate, like some context. So I was in community college for a year, and that's where I learned my drawing 1, drawing 2. And but drawing classes like drawing 1 and 2 are just so boring. Like if you actually want to learn to draw, I don't know if that's that's a good start. Like if you know nothing, that's an alright start. But if you have a little bit of experience, it's like, no, I could be doing more.
For me, like drawing classes don't even they don't even start with the foundational stuff.
They don't. It's like draw cubes. That's what we're gonna start with.
It's just like, all right. I mean, sure. I mean, my drawing classes didn't even do that. Like, I would rather them start with like drawing cubes and shapes and learning shading and lighting and stuff. But no, they're like immediately start. It's like, go ahead and start doing still life. I'm like, no, I'm not. Fuck you. I don't want to draw this shoe. Go to hell. You suck so fucking hard.
Drawing 1 was just draw a bunch of cubes, then draw a portrait of yourself, but it had to be lifelike. And it's like, all I did was draw cubes, and I draw cartoons. Now you want me to draw a lifelike picture of me? And then, so I just did this horrible drawing of myself with like both a mixture of cartoon and lifelike, which is that those don't mix. Don't do it. For anyone who wants to draw, don't mix your styles. Just stick with your thing. It's so ugly. And so then drawing 2, same thing, except draw objects besides squares. So being, the clever little boy I was like, I will draw bowls of fruits and no people or other objects, because that is the easiest thing to draw, so I can get my credit. That's what I did. Drew bowls of fruit, and my professor. So we were doing a colored pencil project, and she's like, make sure you buy the really expensive ones. And I was like, fuck that noise. I'm gonna go to Hobby Lobby and get Crayola.
Yep.
And so I did that, and she walks over to my thing, and my project turned out all right. And it's like, all right, the color blended in nicely. It's a rough drawing of the bowls of fruits. It's like not that bad. But she's like, I see you're using the Crayola, even though I said use the pencil fruits. And it's like, yep, you're right. Keep going. It's like, because I'm not about to spend $30 for colored pencils that I'm never gonna use again.
Yeah. No, that was another thing that pissed me off about like a lot of those early drawing classes, how much shit they want you to buy that know you're never gonna have to use again. It's like, fuck you, dude. It's like, you would think a college would have enough money to provide this shit to their students, but
nah. Thankfully, I got a scholarship though after I transferred from the community college to college, because the graphic design classes there were really easy and the professors didn't give a shit. So they just gave me like 90s and 100s, even though I think my work was pretty good. So they got a scholarship, went to Oklahoma State, and then still about the drawing classes. So after getting some experience with drawing 1 and 2 at community college, I was put into 2D visual thinking. That's what the class was called.
Huh?
Yes, 2D visual thinking.
Visual thinking. That sounds very pretentious. I do not like that name at all.
It's basically like illustration for dummies.
Okay.
Something like that, or like.
So wait, I had a class like that too. It was just called 2D art.
Yeah, so that's.
I don't know why 2D visual thinking. I'm visually thinking of a hammer falling down on the top of whoever created that thing's head.
Then there you go. That's you're already in the process.
Yeah.
So what we did there, first we did pen sketches. Then oh my god, we had to do over 300 thumbnail sketches of a singular object. It's like, all right, everyone, take a random object in your dorm and draw it 300 times with the group, with the principles of art. It's like, even to this day, even though I've been in school for like years, I still can't remember all the principles and elements of design.
Oh,
art.
Yeah. We had to learn that too in our intro classes. I don't remember fuck all about them.
Like, picture looks good. That's all that matters to me. And I use those buzzwords in my essay to like fool the art history professors, so like I know what I'm talking about. So first we did 300 thumbnail sketches of an object. Then we did painting, which I actually like painting. I don't know if you remember that little kraken drawing I did, or painting I did on my Instagram. It was like a red kraken and sea.
Vaguely. I'd have to go looking through again.
So that I did, and I was actually really proud of that because it turned out way better than what I expected it to turn out to. And I've also just like drawing. I like painting flowers and stuff because it's just very like, what's therapeutic to me. It's like with the strokes and colors and form. It's like, yeah, I can get behind this. It's nice and easy.
Yeah.
And then after that, but I failed that project with a 50. I was painting flowers in that class, like 4 panels of flowers from seed to wilting. And I forgot that we needed like 30 colors of paint in that painting. So she was like, you're missing like half the colors. You have like 5 here. It's like, but it looks good. It's like, doesn't matter. You didn't follow the assignment. You get a 50. And she made me redo it, and I just told her, I give up. I hate this project. You ruined it for me.
You ruined it. You're ruining it. You're ruining it.
You're ruining it. You're ruining it. And so then after that, our last project was photoshopping photos that we took around campus, putting them in a book. And that, man, I smoked everyone else in that classroom. They didn't know what they were dealing with. They're looking at an experienced graphic designer, so I blew right past them. There was a video on my Instagram of like me flipping through a little book. And so that's what I did. And the gist of this story is that what I was trying to talk about before is that for anyone that has been in a art class that's level 1, but they've previously been in art classes or already have experience. So anyone that is going through a career or school and they have to take a beginner level art class, even though they have years of experience, I feel your pain. Because what we did at that last project was she was showing us how Photoshop and Illustrator work. And I was sitting there, it's like, oh my God, I already know what I'm doing. It's so boring. It's like, Sam, follow along. It's like, but I don't wanna. I was already, I'm over here just like designing like a quick logo for a fictional company. And so it's like, Sam, you're not following along with the template. It's like, does this, like, I feel like this speaks for itself. We're good. I'm fine. So yeah, anyone that has to go through a beginner level class, even though they have experience, I feel you.
Yeah. I the biggest thing that my professors, they try to like basically they try to fucking beat that shit out of me was
Yeah.
they knew how much I like comics,
Yeah.
and they knew how much I like characters and stuff. The what pissed me off is that one thing they always said is like, so like if I was designing a logo or something,
Yeah.
and like my style is inherently illustrative. It's what I focus on. For pretty much a lot of my projects, I like to keep, that's just what I like to do. Like even if it's a logo, I like to make it more illustrative or something like that. And anytime I
Yeah.
do, they would say, "Well, it's very comic booky," and I'm like, "If you motherfucker."
So
No. But my thing is like, I don't know what that means. That
like
doesn't
there's a
help
lot
me.
of comic books that have a lot
That's
of
what I
styles.
mean. That's what I mean. It's like fucking Hello Kitty probably has comic books. Like I don't
Yeah.
know I don't know how that's supposed to help me in the critique. It was like they say it's very comic booky. I was like, "Uh-huh." And can you like
Yeah.
elaborate, extrapolate,
Elaborate, please. Yeah.
explain a little bit?
No, there's this friend of mine, really
That
good friend of mine, on campus.
Mhm.
He takes a lot of inspiration from Marvel and DC like illustration style.
Yeah.
Uh, quick shout out to him. Crap, let me find his
I
username.
hope you fail. I hope you die.
Yeah, name's Eli. It's his Instagram is Eli64_2727. I feel like you get it, make it more creative. That's my only negative. Make it more creative and memorable. But he is a really good illustrator. He does like I really like his like he does a lot of like hero and action pose drawings. Like he'll draw a lot of Deadpool, Wolverine. He'll do some like anime stuff like Luffy. Um, he's really good at that. Way better at dynamic poses than me. I could never get that down. That's why some of my drawings are just like still not as much action.
It's got to study, man. That's all it takes.
But I don't wanna.
Well, then you're not gonna get better.
I'm too busy photoshopping pictures of myself in outfits.
Well then, those pictures are always gonna be more dynamic than your fucking drawings.
And they are. I could do some really good dynamic poses.
Yeah, it's because it's your body. Of course you can.
No, and people are like, why are your projects always yourself? And it's like, because I can direct myself. I don't have to like get someone to come over and be like, all right, now could you move your arm a little bit more to the left? All right, now really like arch your back. All right. No, like arch it more.
No, now stick your ass out.
Stick your ass out. All right, now this is our naked section. This is for a personal project. Anyway, so that's why I do like a lot of like motion stuff with myself, because I like have these ideas and like I know how to enact them the most because they're my ideas. It's like, all right, here's how I'm gonna do this. I have a whole list of more motion design ideas I have when I get back to school. Because if I ran Adobe Premiere on my laptop, it's gonna blow up. Even when I tried to, Adobe was like, bro, we're telling you, don't do it. Don't do it. Your computer's gonna die.
Yeah, Adobe does not. It's not optimized well at all. Like I can't even use Photoshop on my PC that I spent like $1,400 to build. Like it's got a 3070 in there. I've got fucking, I don't remember exactly. I don't remember how much. I think it was 16 gigs of RAM. Point is like the PC itself, it should be able to, I can run like most video games at like max graphics without any problem, but oh boy, I try to run Photoshop. Suddenly it's like I'm fucking shoving a knife into its heart.
School computers like that we have on my campus, they upgraded them, like they got newer models. The only problem is they're smaller. So in terms of, let's see, what I use to measure inches is like the bone in between the third section of your finger, like your pointer finger, and the first segment. So like the middle segment of your pointer finger. That's what I use to reference an inch. And because that's what I was taught in elementary school. Like use the second, like the middle segment of your, and that's what I use. So I use what I'm doing is I'm doing that to this laptop, or like not this monitor. I'm like, okay, 1, 2. So yeah, about like best guess 15 by inches, 4 inches. I don't know. It's a decent sized monitor. It's just smaller than the ones they had first. And anyone else who's listening to this, whatever. I don't care. I suck at math, but I thankfully passed my math class.
What the fuck did you do to Keisha?
I'm doing like a creepy pasta take of when she's asking to go to the bar.
Hyper realistic blood.
it's like can we go to the blood lab? So she go.
Man, that's so fucking based.
Can we go to the witching club?
I should have put Jeff the Killer in my comic.
Wait up. I was walking with my dad, and then I was going through my phone, and I saw that Instagram post you made. It's like, you want your character to be in Where the Humans Go? Respawn here!
Well,
I was like,
not literally in Where the Humans Go, but, you know.
But, said...
No, read the fucking post, you ignoramus.
I read what I wanted to hear.
You just fucking read what you wanted to read. You like fucking like it's like a schizo. You just made shit up in your head. You hallucinated it. I'm not putting the characters in the comic. What I'm doing is I'm creating concepts for them if I were to put them in the comic. But I'm not.
That's right.
If you want your character in the comic, you gotta go on my Patreon and give me $10 a month.
A month?
A month, motherfucker. That's right. Or you can
You'll have to kill me for that money.
All right, fine. You asked for it. No, yeah, that's the only way to get your character into the comic. It's either nepotism, so you have to be like one of my really, 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 really close friends, and I'll just do it just because I think it's funny, or you give me $10 a month.
I will work my way up ladder into your family and friend zone.
Good luck. I'm picky. Trust me.
It's like, hey, Curly, it's your mom. Like, I met this young man at the grocery store today. He was very big fan of your work, and so he just loves what you do.
Mom,
so I invited
if
him
you
over
see
for
him,
dinner.
Mom, if you see that man again, bear mace him and run away. Don't don't talk to
nice
him.
Man.
Do not talk to him.
He even said that he tattooed your face on his arm.
Mom, I need you to shoot him.
So I thought I'd invite him over for dinner, and just he gets to meet his hero.
You could fucking shove a Rossi 357 in your face.
And then I'll already be in the house like, Luke. It's like, your mother is a very full person. I could see where you get your hair from.
You know what's funny about that?
Yeah.
I did get my curly hair from my mom.
Exactly. I know. Damn it. No. Bastard. He's already 10 steps ahead of me. Oh yeah, that Samus Pix drawing you did, that one.
The Olympics one, with the guy who did. Yeah, that one was fun. I enjoyed that.
Because I saw like a comparison, like what he was doing. Like he has no gear, he's just using his eyesight, and then other people, like other contestants, were using like high tech like scopes. Damn, that goes hard.
Yeah, no, that was a lot of fun to do. I had to speed run that drawing too, because I was on a time crunch. and I couldn't stay at the drink and draw the full time, so I managed to like pump that one out in like an hour and a half from beginning to end. It helped that I had a direct reference right next to me.
Oh yeah.
So I didn't have to conceptualize it all. But it was a fun little study.
The fastest drawing I ever did was my 22nd birthday drawing, and I was planning on going out to a concert with my friends. We were gonna see Hippie Annihilator. Oh wait, Hippie Sabotage. I'm thinking of Infant Annihilator.
I was about to say, are you trying to say Infant Annihilator?
Yeah, Infant Annihilator. That's what man. I'm thinking of Hippie Sabotage. But my friends, like, I actually said that to them, like, yeah, Hippie Annihilator. Sabotage.
Infant, have you seen the music video for Blasphemian from Infant Annihilator?
No. What?
Huh?
Good?
But I'm confused.
The music video, or
have you seen it?
No.
Oh my god, it's like it's PCP induced cocaine hallucination type shit. It's fucking hilarious.
I'll give it a watch.
Yeah. You said you're into motion graphics. That it's an animated music video that they made. I
am closely watching Fooly Coolly Reanimated, like on their YouTube channel and their Instagram. And one video they did with the song is called Yokiko-san. The title is in hiragana, so I'm just conjuring up all my knowledge. And then, the English translation is good. But they used that song in there, and the video they did of like the main character from Fooly Coolly banging his guitar against the ground, and the sparks come up, and like aligned with the music, was so like interesting. I loved it. So that's what it's gonna be a motion design thing I'm gonna do when I get back.
Nice.
Ambitious Rascal, where I take my acoustic guitar, bang it against the ground, get some motion effects in there, some sparks and whatnot, and pair it with the song, and then do some other crazy, like Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Neat. Sounds like a fun project.
I have a whole list. Most of the time, the list will come to me while I'm listening to music on the treadmill. So I'll be in the middle of like speed walking, and I was like, "Wait a minute, that's it!" And I'll start
urethra.
That reminded me of a drawing I saw, or like a Photoshop edit of some person, like some creature saying that.
It was one of those. It was like the Apple like face things where like the face tracking cartoons, and someone just like fucking like had the biggest smile with the little fucking light bulb, and the tweet just saying urethra.
It was a bald guy with the light bulb. It's like urethra.
Eureka.
I thought that was so funny.
It's really good. Because sometimes it takes you a second. Like the first time you see it, you're like, "Oh, it's Eureka." Wait a minute. Wait.
The list is silhouette rotoscope with super bad opening, intro pan up to the body, and open jacket to make room for the top. To make the image go over text, change blending mode. Second one, Ambitious Rascal. Title will have shake and film grain effects. Video shots of dynamic perspectives with guitar. First shot is guitar on shoulder with drinking bottle. Second shot is dynamic shot of guitar tapping ground twice with a quick frame of color outline for every tap, and it goes on like that.
Okay.
But Grammarly would be like, I think you need to work on your grammar, bud. It's like, I'm writing down notes. Leave me alone.
I think you need to work on minding your own fucking business.
No, and I use, you know what, OSU, whoever, I'm always so paranoid that it's like, this is gonna gain so much traction, and someone from somewhere is gonna like, aha, we got him. It's like I used Grammarly to cheat on all of my art history shit, and I use
How?
Quizlet because it has AI writing.
Oh, that's fucking cool.
Yeah, so what I did, and like I already passed the classes and got my credit, so whatever. But
They can retroactively not take that away. You know that.
I
right?
don't care. Or it's like, aha, this one OSU employee is like, wait a minute, that's Sam Romain from Artificial, and he's talking about that with his art history classes. My God. Like, so he didn't write a cool essay about Black Sabbath visiting his fictional museum exhibition? Ah, with the Hellenistic period? Ah!
That sounds like the dumbest fucking paper of all time.
The assignment was to create a pamphlet that has listings of the of the art period. So I did the Hellenistic period, and have a special guest to entice people to come. So I did the Hellenistic period with a bunch of artworks, and I chose to put Black Sabbath in it.
Uh-huh.
And so I was like, all right, Grammarly, give me an introduction paragraph about my museum opening and Black Sabbath starring in it. And it did a good job. Because I got better shit to deal with besides writing a stupid essay like that. I like every day I work 6 hours, and maybe to some people it's like, that's chump change, bro. But it's like every single day I spend 6 hours on my designs and projects and nitpick every little detail. And that's just what I do. And then the project's ready, bada bing, bada boom, turn it in, done. So I don't have time to write an essay about the specific deities and them depicted as artworks and sculptures. It's like, yeah, I think that's cool, but I got other shit to worry about right now.
Yeah, art history is a sham anyway.
It's also, I've taken 4 art history classes.
Why?
And 2 of them, because I have to. And 2 of them are the same exact information. And 1 of them, I had to do again, because in community college, I took history of graphic design. And OSU was like, no, that doesn't count for us. So you have to take our history of graphic design.
I had to take that as well, yeah.
So it's like, you're making me do this shit again. Fuck yeah, I'm gonna cheat.
Yeah.
And I know my dad is gonna watch. He's like, Sam, don't say that.
Hi, Sam's dad.
I don't know if he's gonna be watching this the whole way through, but
you really need to do a better job at raising your son. He is despicable. I have
never had a worse guest on the show than Vincent. Like, this fucker, he's made this a nightmare for me, man. Like, you need to have a talk with him. In fact,
I single-handedly ruined his recording equipment.
You
I
did.
planned this out.
You did, you fucker.
Exactly. And it's like, wait, you're having this guy on as your guest? We're not recording this. We're not.
Listen, I need you to know the only reason I'm recording with you is because there's scheduling conflicts with other guests. So you're my rebound.
It's like, all right, all right, like you have a whole staff with you. It's like, Mr. Cinnamon, like we're scrambling for guests here. The ratings are down. All right, Conan should show up.
And it's just like, oh man. And I like pull out a key from my drawer. I walk into a room and open it, and then I open a little lockbox. And then in the lockbox is just a picture of you.
With my thumbs up, like a Mr. Beast picture.
It's a Mr. Beast close-up thumbnail of your face.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
and it's
God.
like, looks like we have to go nuclear. It's like, sorry, sir, we couldn't get Conan, we couldn't get Eric Andre, we couldn't get Keith Haring, we couldn't get Ed Hardy, we couldn't get Oni Plays. So
where the fuck is Kendrick Lamar? God damn it! Where is he?
He's still hashing out his beef with Drake, and
fuck.
It's like, just more and more diss albums, man.
What about Snoop Dogg? He's at the Olympics.
That's all he's doing is the Olympics, and he's doing another lighter commercial.
No. Fuck. What about Jared Fogle? Can Jared Fogle come on?
Okay.
No, sir. He's still in prison. Fuck.
Well,
I guess
he's rich, right? He can pay to get out.
Sir, Jared Fogle
no.
was a pedophile. He doesn't have any money. Oh.
Damn it. Well, I mean, what if we put in a good word? Like, can we
like
just
get
say-
him a day pass?
Yeah, can we get him a day pass, please? Come on, something. Give me something here. It's like, I can talk to. Okay, then what about? Just going through like list of famous people. What about Ryan Reynolds? He's a funny-ish guy. He makes guest star appearances here and there. It's like people are ripping him to shreds after the Deadpool. They liked it, but now they literally want pieces of him as keepsakes. Dang it. Okay, fine. Set up the recording system, but pretend it doesn't work so that he's dissuaded and he doesn't do the podcast. Like, okay, sir. It's like, damn it, he's persistent. He doesn't want to quit. It's like, whenever you are, Curly.
Well, alright, fine. And I press a big red button, and then you fell through my roof. And here we are now.
I'm just sitting there watching YouTube.
Just watching YouTube poop.
YouTube poop. Where it's YouTube poop. I'm watching that all the time as a kid. Was ASDF part of YouTube poop? Or is that just like
I don't think so. I think ASDF was their own thing. I don't think they were.
Yeah.
They were part of YouTube poop.
My brother and I, every time we were in the car, we would just constantly quote ASDF. Throw the cheese! Salad fingers.
Salad fingers fucking rocks.
It wasn't bad. I just like, this is scary.
I like rusty spoons. I like how they feel against my fingers.
Oh yeah, what's sad Mr. Krabs looking at? He's looking at SpongeBob. I left behind a drawing to my coworkers of the scene of SpongeBob and Patrick running down the street after selling candy bars. After they get the candy bar bags, we're like, fancy living, here we come, la 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 la. So I drew that scene, and I was just looking at the drawing, and I cut it out of the paper and taped it on the front desk. It's like, here, something to remember me by. But the thing with that is, I fuck up my signature all the time, because in like fast signature equals good, right? So, yeah. But that's not an R. That looks like an L.
Yeah, fuck signatures. They're not that important.
They are to me. That's my brand. There. SR. But which is weird because I sometimes wonder, it's like, all right, Artificial Pessimism released a drawing. There's his signature SR. But like, who's SR? It's like, that would be me. Samuel Henry Romaine Back's ass pants.
Your middle name's Henry?
Yes.
Imagine.
I think it's suiting. My personality is kind of Henry.
I don't have a middle name, so.
It's not Curly Twirly Cinnamon.
Damn it, how did you know?
Hey everyone, welcome back to the Nice Cabinet. I'm here with my friend Twirly Cinnamon, and today we're going to be drawing SpongeBob character. Our own style.
As you can see,
relax.
all we've drawn is SpongeBob characters so far. That's all we've drawn.
Oh yeah, the
Mr. Krabs
soy boy crabs.
He's looking at SpongeBob. He's like, sponge me, boy. You're making me question me sexuality.
You're making me question me masculinity, boy. It's like, sorry, Mr. Krabs. Gotta lock it in.
Sorry, Krabs.
Bah. For a little bit, I was curious about like what people. I don't know if it's mewing, but it's like when you put your tongue against the top of the roof of your mouth
that
and
is,
you like
yeah,
look up.
that's mewing. Yeah.
I was doing that for just a tiny bit just to see. It's like, well, my jawline is pretty good. Let me see. And it's like, well, I feel like this is gonna rip my tongue, so I'm not gonna.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like know if mewing is actually
Beneficial.
if it's real or not. What I do know is you know, there is, you know, you don't want to be a mouth breather. That's for sure.
That.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Sam here's had a bad mouth breathing issue. I had to coax him for like 20 minutes before recording into stopping. He was just sitting there going like,
I'm your biggest fan.
I'm like, Sam, I can't press record like this, dude, because I can't. You gotta stop. He's like, what do you mean?
Like, dude, I've looked up to you for my life. And I love Chico. I even printed her on a body pillow.
You did what now?
It's like,
She doesn't want
I
you. She's one of the boys. She likes women.
No!
Yes!
Not in my fandom.
Listen, it doesn't even matter if Toshiko was straight, because like I am dedicated to making her love life a fucking travesty. Just because it's funny.
I just don't even think she has one. It's like, my work is my life.
No, she just can't hold a relationship. She just sucks.
Maybe she's got too much emotional baggage.
A little
Said
bit.
that fate.
She's got a little bit of that, yeah.
It all started Monday morning, Zach, when Toshiko was walking down the street. She happened to notice a man who spilled his coffee on the sidewalk and offered to help. The man, terrified, her pale skin, her bloodshot black eyes, screaming, running away, saying, "Monster! Monster!" Chico then looked in the mirror of her phone and realized that she forgot to turn back into a human. Slapping her forehead with the palm of her hand,
Yeah.
gently bruising, her eye, forehead. Later ran home, Tisha, saying, "Why are men so difficult to talk to?"
It's because you like women, dude. You're fucking gay. Oh, you're right.
Hey.
And then Toshiko kidnapped 27 women in the span of 7 months. That's canon, by the way. So, there you go.
Write that down. Write that down. Write that down.
Let's see.
But no, the weirdest thing I've seen, back to the topic of music,
Yeah.
was guys like who used those like jaw strengthening things.
Are you talking
like,
about those
the
like
dudes-
little rubber things you would chew on?
Oh,
that would,
yeah.
Like those things are
Yeah.
so fucking funny.
I know what I'm gonna draw now. Yeah, those guys that do those like rubber like chewing things,
Yeah.
and then now their whole jaw like turns to like a Gumball when he got that plastic surgery for the photo. Or
Oh
the
yeah.
It's so funny. The only like Giga Chat thing I think I've drawn was drawing November 2nd, 2022. Lucy was asking, "Really think this art style is gonna make a difference?" The Giga Chat I am saying yes. I got that. I started that drawing after I was watching Mob Psycho,
That
where
show's
like,
fucking goated.
it is, dude. It is.
Love Mob Psycho.
And that theme song also goes so hard. 1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
4, 5, 6.
And I like that. I like how short it was. It wasn't it wasn't a long show by any means, and I just enjoyed it from beginning to end.
And that's like the biggest, or not the biggest, but that's a big contributing factor to like the quality of shows, because if they focus more on the quality instead of the quantity, they really just have more time to like fine tune the their work.
Mm-hmm.
I saw that I realized that I think Castlevania is a good example.
Mm-hmm.
Like they take a while to release every episode, and like they only have like 12 or so a season, I think.
I mean, yeah, the Castlevania wasn't very long. I didn't even watch that new the new season they came out with, which was like set after, or something, because it looked like shit. But
this drawing is reminding me more of like a Goomba.
Which one? He does look like a Goomba. What if instead of Goombas they were called Freakos and they sucked Mario's toes as he jumped past them?
Dude, have you seen that Cass Vanderpool animation with the Goomba family?
No.
It's so funny. Like this Goomba family, like this whole life goes by of like family tragedy, lifetime events, coming of age, and as the dad is watching his Goomba daughter, leave the house and to start a new life, Mario comes and stomps her.
That's awesome.
And I was like that. I was expecting that, but you know what? It's still funny.
Hey, yeah. I knew the punchline, and I still laughed. Good job.
I was still enjoyed like Cass. That and my drawing lore. I first started drawing. Here's the story.
Drawing lore? Oh, I see what you mean. Okay.
Yeah. The very days that I started drawing. Actually, no, it goes even further back. I was in 5th grade, and I had this math tutor. And he drew really well. It's like, why are you a math tutor, man? You're really good at this.
Buddy, you have so much to learn about the world of the arts, little young lad.
I know. I was in 5th grade, so I wasn't aware that like art majors can live in boxes in New York.
Yeah.
Hoping to get single commission.
Yeah.
So, he drew me, and I was like, "Whoa, this is so cool!" And I showed it to everyone in my class. I was like, "Hey, do you think this guy looks cool? Would you date this guy?" And I was covering my name, and they're like, "That's you, isn't it?" Like, just answer the question.
That's just you, buddy.
So later, his art style inspired me to start drawing. So I was copying his style, making my own doodles, and then I gave it up after middle school because I wasn't really progressing that much. And then in senior year of high school, when I was in 3D modeling and animation, this girl next to me was using Autodesk Sketch, and she was making this drawing of a woman, portrait view, just the head, and how fast she was doing it, how like perfect she was doing it. I was like, holy shit, that is killer. And I was asking her, it's like, well, that's really cool. Like, how do you do that? And I'm somewhat of an artist myself. Not really, because I haven't drawn in like 3 years. So I show her my style, nothing, pointless doodles. And she's showing me hers, and it's like, well, you should start doing it again. And so I do, and so I start drawing again. And how I start again is by watching terminal montages of characters. Because like, especially like Kirby, and so I just started drawing like buff Kirby, like Kirby with like massive muscular arms, just standing on them. And so that's just what I started doing, like Luigi and Donkey Kong. And then I just felt comfortable like drawing again, and I started just like trying to draw people, and I was drawing cover art for like Future Funk. Let me rephrase. I saw Future Funk cover art, and I was drawing it, what I was seeing. And so that's when I started drawing people. And then, like, if you scroll all the way down my Instagram, you'll see where I started, and Just thank God I've improved, and that's how you know I've improved. So
You improved? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It was right there. It was right there. I had to say it. Anyway, no, I haven't. I need to do that then and see how far you've come. I mean, you've already improved a fuck ton in the time I've known you.
Yeah.
Your art's gotten way better. And that's always a good thing to see. I always like seeing artists improve. There are some artists that I've watched that just like don't seem to get any fucking better in the years that I see them.
Some people, yeah.
It's insane to me. It's like such a foreign thing for me to see. It's like how have you not improved even a little bit? It's nuts.
Yeah, like I'll see that. I think it's because like some artists who may not be improving is that they're not going out of their comfort zone. They're not trying new drawings. That's how I've improved. Is by like let me draw Toshiko. Let me draw some other people's characters. Let me draw this metal album. Let me draw this that I've never drawn before. And from there, I learn new methods. I learn new ways of shading, new ways of like portions, and I apply that to my regular drawing. So that's how I improve.
And it's just like I mean I get people have the things they love to draw, but it's like, do you not even get like a little
curious?
Like curious? Exactly, like a little curious to draw something else, like ever?
Right now, just quick side note, I'm drawing Giga Chad Goomba, and I searched up Soy Jack just to draw Mario and Soy Jack, and Google gave me an AI overview of what a Soy Jack is. So let me just read this real quick. A Soy Jack is a variation of the Wojak meme that combines Wojak style illustration with features that reference a soy book. The term is a portmanteau. How do you say that word? Portmanteau. Whatever.
Monte. I don't know. I'm not seeing your screen, so I don't know.
Portmanteau. I don't know. I'm gonna say a depiction of soy and Wojak. Or no, that's not what it is. I don't know. It's like a definition of soy and Wojak. Soy Jack images often include a character with a gaping cuck face, glasses, stubble, and a balding
What does that
head.
mean? Dude, I love that Google AI uses the phrase cuck face. Like, dude,
I've never heard that.
Now you need that because it's like, what the fuck does that mean? Like, imagine someone actually trying to look this up and like Google says like, yeah, it's just a guy with a big mouth with a cuck face.
Cuck face.
It's like, imagine a 50-year-old looking that up. Like, what the fuck is that supposed to tell them?
Like, goggle, what's a soy jack? Like, soy jack is a picture of a man with a cuck face and grotesque features. It's like, cuck face. Siri, write it down.
What's a cuck face?
What's a cuck face? Cuck face.
Siri, what's a cuck?
Is the face a person often makes when watching his loved one make love.
Siri, what's a cuck?
What's a cuck? Siri, show me this guy's cuck face.
I thought that was going in another direction. Siri, show me this guy's cock.
Soy jacks are frequently paired with the Giga Chad meme. Some examples of soy jacks include Swedish soy jack. The original poster was Swedish. Front-facing soy jack. This soy jack doesn't look at the viewer and instead displays a sense of apathy and despondency. Yeah, that's... Thank you, Google. I actually really appreciate it. You gave me food for thought. Now, I will proceed to draw Soy Jack Mario. I drew my friends as Soy Jacks when I was on Xbox with them one day.
That's evil.
No, because these guys, if they're listening, if they're watching, they make fun of me all day long about how I get no bitches, which I do.
Yeah, she's right here, making out with another woman.
Yeah, right here, standing behind me.
Yeah.
Can't see her because she's shy, but you also can't see her physically.
Yeah.
She's not real, but she's here.
Sam, but genuinely, if you go on a date with a girl and she sees the shit you draw with Lucy, how are you gonna explain it? Like,
I just don't give him my Instagram.
No, but what if they'll find it? Dude, bitches are like, they're like fucking PIs. All right, like when they want to find someone, they will.
No, here's the thing. This girl I was seeing for a bit, like a couple of weeks ago, she saw my Instagram and she didn't really question. It's like, oh, it's actually really cool. And it's like, yeah, that's my fictional girlfriend.
And then she was like, oh.
Oh, it's immediately ran away.
Immediately dried up like a desert and ran.
No, she just didn't really care, and we just moved on. But we both like mutually broke things off because the last day, like we were like seeing each other, sprained my wrist, got an infection on her foot from an ant bite, so we couldn't swim, and it just, I don't know why, just those two things and some other disappointments really just like drove the energy away.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to select Mario Story Check right now. I don't know how to select because I the wrong square. Is it Control D? Yes, sorry. Adobe Rules. Oh, that's right. That's my. Is there a selection? Oh, there it is, Lasso. That. Over. Both. But yeah, when it comes to like people finding my Instagram, I don't include it on some dating sites, dating apps that I'm on.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like, all right, do you want to give every single piece of information about yourself on this dating app? No, I'm here for specific reasons. They don't need to know that. Fine. But out of being the artist I am, I should. It's like, and here is me and my OC Lucy dancing with Bubbles from SpongeBob.
And here's Bubbles from Powerpuff Girls.
And here's Bubbles from... Oh. I don't, and like they don't really like. What they see is just like a blue-haired girl, brown-haired guy. Which I mean, yeah, it looks a lot like me, but I don't really know if they.
No, I know it looks exactly like me and has all of my facial features and even talks like me, and I know we share the same first and last name.
Yeah, but it's not me. It's not true.
It's not me. It's just not me, guys.
Yes, I have brown hair. Yes, I have green eyes. Yes, I have a little bit of stubble. Yes, my nose is a little big.
Yes, my name is Samuel Romaine, but
it's not true.
It's not me. I am not inserting myself into this fake relationship with this woman who is obsessed with me.
It's not true. Yeah, that's what we'll name this episode. Schizo goes on a rant.
Yeah, I'll I think I'll just title this episode actually "Going Nuclear."
Dude, I just started using that phrase and I really like it. It's such a cool phrase, like we're going nuclear.
Maybe I don't know, maybe I'll call it lesbian sex or something, I don't know. Actually, I can't do that. I already have a title with lesbians in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Episode 10, Lesbian Space Rocks in the Great Tomar Fires of 2077.
It was putting ghosts in uncomfortable situations. That thumbnail was pretty
yeah, I like that one.
My
friend, that was with one of my best friends, Shell. She went through, I don't know if she's still in that phase, but she was like obsessed with it. She was like one of those new age fucking like a generation of women who like have fallen in love with the new Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Dude, this shit was so bizarre to me. Because it's like I knew they existed before. Like there was like fucking like gay fan fiction of like Call of Duty that women were like obsessed with, right? But like
Yeah.
this with the new Modern Warfare games, man, they just like came out of the woodworks like fucking Harry Potter fans. It's like there are entire accounts that I found like dedicated to like shipping like Ghost and Soap. It's like, what the fuck are you guys doing? And then
went
Soap got
for-
shot in the head. And it was like,
No, Soap!
Actually, no, I'm talking about the new ones.
Oh yeah.
I mean, the new ones suck balls, but like, you know.
Yeah. I just like, dude, they're like 300 like gigs.
That shit pisses me off so much. It's like, what the fuck are these? Where are these gigs? I want
We
to
have to have Travis Scott and Nicki Minaj in it, okay?
What? Don't you like having fucking Snoop Dogg running around your military game?
God. It's like you guys want like gunplay or something.
Oh, it's like it's almost like you guys really like the more gritty realism we went for in 2019. Here's Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah, here's Megan Thee Stallion! And you can get her skin for only $29.99. But I was gonna say, with her Instagram account again on that podcast.
Mhm.
Her name Indigo. Yeah, Indigo.
Yeah.
So I went to her Instagram like because she has really nice art.
Yeah, Shell's a great artist. She does. She's also Shell's not
Post
only a great
more.
artist. She is the voice of Samantha and Keisha in the comic dubs. She voices 2 of the main
And
characters.
she does it well because like she really
She does it
drives that
great.
like shyness into man.
She drives the shyness in
Shyness.
Samantha. And
She just got that
and
shyness
the
of
ver-
Samantha. It's like
and she gets the sinuses.
it's like,
That's all I have her do. I just
like,
go, I
is
just
that a
go,
cool action movie line?
I need to do one-liners.
one-liners are fucking cringe, Samantha.
I like.
Yeah, she manages to play the sort of retarded shyness of Samantha and the retarded aggressiveness of Keisha very, very well. 2 sides of the same autism coin.
I was screaming through my screen. It's like, no, Samantha, no, it was funny. I thought it was cool. No.
I thought it was hilarious. I thought it was funny. What
I thought
cup
it was
size
hilarious,
are you?
Samantha.
By the way.
Like, sorry, Samantha, I believe in you. Yeah, Indigo, post more on your Instagram.
Yeah, Shell, post more, you fucking moron.
I like it. I think the OC is cute.
Post
Blue
more.
hair.
Post more. Oh, okay. Now I'm seeing. Now I see. Now I'm seeing. I've drawn the connection. Shell block this man. He has ulterior motives.
Like, oh, what other OC with
A woman with blue hair.
It's my week.
When Ramona Flowers changed her hair dye from blue to green, did you like have a
no,
heart attack?
No, that's not it. I'm not about to. And I flipped my chair, threw my popcorn at the guy, like, no,
Fuck!
no.
Scott, she's not worth it. She's a dirty whore, Scott.
That's actually Ramona Flowers is somewhat of a childhood crush.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, my Hollywood crush is Mary Elizabeth Winstead,
Yeah,
who played Ramona.
like her and that. And my dad's like, but she was wearing like a wig. It's like, I don't care. It looks amazing.
She can wear a wig and... Oh, fuck. I fucked it up. I'm cutting that out.
Blue hair.
No, I was making a joke. I would be like, she can wear a wig in real life too. But it's okay. I'll just keep drawing this.
Do you seen her, the blue hair and waving around that hammer and those roller skates?
Yeah.
He's
What's your
perfect.
opinion on blue skin?
blue skin.
Yeah.
I mean, if you got blue skin, you got blue skin. I'm not against it.
Okay.
For all those blue skins out there.
Toshiko, you're safe.
Toshiko's skin's like more palish.
Dude, that shit's straight up blue. What do you mean?
What? No,
In her monster, in her chimera form, that's blue.
Let me look at this.
Are you
Maybe
colorblind?
memories- No, that is like a very, very light bluish gray.
So blue.
Barely blue.
Blue enough.
You're making it sound like she's like an avatar.
No, obviously. I fucking
Okay, so-
I respect myself.
Yeah. I was about to say, it's like, I'm thinking, like, what I'm thinking you're saying is that she is entirely
No.
blue.
No, but she is clearly blue. You know what I mean?
Kinda, but not really. Like, my first impression of her skin color is ghoulish. Like, white, and, like, I guess that you say blue. I could see some blue shades here and there. Any cool color combination includes blue. So yeah,
Blue is
she's
so
technically
fucking based.
blue. Blue? Red is for schmeds.
Yeah. She is
And-
ghoulish, isn't she?
Yeah.
But in the best way.
What else did I draw? Goomba. Oh, like let me put Mario inside of like a green pipe. See, he's like, like like there's a Giga Chad Goomba. He's like, yeah,
I think you said gay Chad Goomba.
Gay Chad Goomba. It's like, hey.
Oh god, he's a bear!
No, oh my god, that reminds me of a story. So, I play Dungeons and Dragons,
Same.
and on my don't worry, you draw
I draw my character all the time.
characters. Yeah, and I joined the D&D club. That my friend, I think he's either vice president or he is a president of it now. Shout out to my friend Preston. He's doing forest ranger work, and he's also got a degree in sign language. Shout out to him. First friend I made on campus. He gave me my necklace that I wear every single day.
Mhm.
Shout out to that dude. So he introduced me to the club, and I meet this one guy. You know, he does he's like a crafter of like mask and other like sculpting stuff.
Mhm.
And it's like, damn, dude, that's really cool. So he's like, yeah, that's cool, man. And it's like, well, you seem like an alright guy. You want to like hang out and stuff? And he's like, yeah, that's fine. It's cool. Go hang out. So I just try to give him my Snap, but he wants to do it on Discord. It's like, I'm more comfortable with Snap, but if you don't have Discord, that's fine. So later we meet up at just like one of the dining halls, and I'm picking up some weird vibes. The vibes that like you get that like if you're a nervous guy on a date. And I'm like, this is weird. Why am I getting these vibes? And so he's just like, yeah, dude, if you need anything, hit me up, and I got a lot of money on my meal plan if you want to like, want me to buy you something, anything. I'm like, okay, cool. So later, it just seems more and more obvious that like it's got some ulterior motives here.
Wait a
And-
minute.
Yeah.
That
and so
day when he cupped my balls and fondled them slightly.
Like he wasn't checking for prostate cancer?
He wasn't checking for my well-being?
It's like, that liar!
I knew there was something strange about him licking his lips at me.
God, I just thought he was hungry.
I'm making a lot of accusations about a real-life person in your life.
Well, it's true.
Oh,
Because
okay, good.
I mentioned Tinder. just like test it out, throw it out there. It's like, yeah, I've gotten some luck on Tinder recently. He's like, Tinder? Yeah, Tinder. It's like, oh. It's like, what? I thought you were gay. And it's like, I knew it. I knew that you.
I would have
was
shot
gay.
him right then and there. Like I probably would have killed him. It's like,
And I
I'm
asked him,
straight. I like women.
and I
I am
like,
very
everyone,
comfortable with my sexuality.
like, I'm super straight. Everyone hear that? Did you ever
Super
hear
straight,
that?
red and black,
Actually-
red and black, super straight. Oh, wait, it was orange and black. Fuck.
It's orange and black.
Fuck.
It's like red and black. Like, what are you doing? So I asked him, like, why did you think I was gay?
Yeah,
Like, and so he was like,
it might have been that. It
might.
might. You say because you play League?
No, because you play D&D. And I'm like, what? Just because I play D, that's
All
the
the people he plays D&D with gay? Like, are they
No.
all homosexual?
And that's what my friend told me. The one that I was talking about before, I was shouting out to. He said, "Yeah, this dude sucks at signals and is horrible at reading people."
He's like mega autistic and gay.
So it's like, all right, but and at that point, it's like, I didn't tell him that, but I was just like trying to ghost myself from him. It's like, do you want to see the new Spider-Man movie? It's like, yeah, we going with the friend group. It's like, well, I was just thinking it'd be you and me. It's like, I told you, I'm not gay.
Listen, buddy, I don't know what you think is happening, but you ain't getting none of my webs, all right? And they only come out of one spot.
Do my middle finger. Fuck you. No, oh my god. I was talking with some of my coworkers about like the Spider-Man movies and Spider-Man actors, like which one's the best. They think that Tom Holland god tier, and they think that Tobey Maguire shitter.
Shitter?
And it's like, you cannot be
All
fucking serious. You
All right.
think that Tobey Maguire is worse than
Here's
Tom
what
Holland.
here's what I think. I think the Tom Holland movies are objectively better written. Like as a cohesive story. I mean, the third movie, the No Way Home, it had some problems, like really big problems, but the character writing I really enjoyed. Doctor Strange, I feel like they made him a fucking dipshit in that entire movie. And the multiverse plot, I don't like it when they mess with multiverse, but that's like their entire thing now. I love Spider-Man 1 and 2 though, with Maguire. Spider-Man 3 is no. But to say Tobey Maguire was in the shitter.
Oh, it's like he was not better.
That's legit bad opinion. That's just bad opinion.
It's like he just wasn't good performance. Like, dude, him doing the shimmy when he walks out that building.
It was a wonderful performance. Fuck you.
Wonderful performance. I just like how intimidating he gets. He's like, Jordan.
Yeah.
It's like, that's a god tier line, dude. That's a god tier line. It's like, you cannot tell me. It's like, it wasn't that good. It's like, watching that shit as a kid, like, okay, I get it.
You're just fucking Zoomers. That's why you like Tom Holland. You can't appreciate the classics.
Aren't we Zoomers? So I'm 22.
Yeah, but we're not. The weird thing about being Zoomers is like being Gen Z is like there's older Gen Z and younger Gen Z, and they're basically completely different people.
Oh yeah,
it's so weird.
Because we were like early 2000s. Like we grew up with like Nelly.
Sure, I mean, I was born in 2001, so I still grew up with like, that early 2000s stuff. And I didn't grow up with an iPad or a phone in my hand. I got to experience life without a tablet for actually technically most of my life I haven't. I didn't get I got a phone. It was like a hand me down from my brother when I was 12, and that was my first phone. So
I was born 2002, and I didn't grow up with technology either. But I had my Xbox 360. I had my Wii Sport, dude.
Wii Sports was the fucking shit. Wii
But,
Sports,
like-
and then what was the other one that came with the Wii? What was it? Wii Play.
We Play, but that one was like
dude, that one was fun too. Playing tanks on Wii
no,
Play.
okay. There were some fun games on it, but
I mean,
not,
Wii
it's like-
Sports was the shit, obviously.
yeah.
You know, new Super Mario Bros. Oh, that still one of probably my favorite Mario incarnation was on the Wii of Mario Bros.
And then afterwards, I think when I was 13, I think when I graduated elementary school, I got into middle. I think that's when my parents got me an actual like touchscreen phone, which was like a Samsung. And so it's like because they thought like he needs to be able to communicate and do stuff like that. So then, but I was never really glued to it. I was glued to my Xbox. That was my lifeblood. But let's see. And it just like growing up with like ASDF, YouTube Poop, Nelly, and Shakira. I have a whole playlist. Tobuscus, some PewDiePie. I wasn't big on PewDiePie, but
I like never watched PewDiePie.
His surgery simulator was good. And then it's in my playlist called Classic Future. I don't know why I named it that, just why I named it. But we got songs like Pump It from Black Eyed Peas, Heartless from Kanye West, Hold On, We're Going Home, Hips Don't Lie, Unwritten, Hot in Here, One Thing, Mr. Brightside.
Dude wanna hate on us.
Rather Be, Lights, Take Me Out. Anything else? Nah, that's pretty much it. That's the songs that like stuck with me today.
Yeah. You know who I need to get on this show? Do you know the creator Goop Smooch?
Dude, I love Goop.
He's so fucking funny. To this day, I think my favorite one he's made was the homeless man in the hiding in the family's mailbox. He goes like, because the kid walks out, the dude he tries to like get him out with a broom and he fucking bear bases him. And the kid's like, the fucking kid, he goes like, oh, can food stamps buy you pepper spray now? I didn't get the memo.
I didn't get the fucking memo. Dude, I also like how he's like in like a punk band, which really to like his vocals and stuff.
Oh yeah, his music's really fun too.
One of my favorites is the Chipotle Bowl. It's like, oh my god, you iPad babies are so fucking sensitive. Use your words. But the TikTok guy said,
I
like that.
The fucking the other great one. Have you seen the one where the teacher shoves the fucking EpiPen at the kid's head after he eats a peanut butter sandwich? He goes like,
his eye, like it's like, you know what?
He was like, teacher, Timmy's having an attack. I'll save you, Timmy. Get behind me, children.
It's like he's stuck in his cranium. It's like, I actually feel.
And he goes like, the kid sticks it in, and his head splits open. He goes like, Margaret, you dumb fucking whore! You just shoved a concentrated set of adrenaline right into his head. He goes, I feel powerful. Timmy, call your mom. You're going home. I don't remember her number. Oh, well then you're staying at school, numbnuts.
My favorite one is when Randy is at a guy's funeral, or this guy's at Randy's funeral, and he's offering the bald guy a hair growth potion. And it's like, you give me that new car you just inherited, and I'll give you this elixir. and he's like, are you sure it works? It's like, it's so funny. Let me get ourselves. And he's like, are all women bisexual? So
that's all I needed to hear. Yeah, he's fucking good. The first video I ever saw from Goop Smooch was his Jeep video. That was my introduction to him. Dude, that video is so good where he goes like, he drives a Jeep, right? And then he just screams at the top of his lungs and goes on a fucking rant about Jeeps. And I agree with him. Jeeps are extremely ugly and unreliable cars, and I think people who drive them, I think they should be deported to like Syria or something.
Like people that have trucks but never use it for its intended purpose.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, it's like, no, just those people. I don't think those people should be deported. I think they should be thrown in like the middle of the Atlantic or something.
My parents, when they got married, they got a Jeep with like that cloth top, and they hated it because that cloth top needed the strength of 1,000 gods to pull over the chassis to exit on and off.
Yeah, no, I never understood people who like waste their money on these big ass fucking gas guzzling trucks, lift them 10 feet in the air and get big wheels just to like drive them up and down their suburban fucking towns to go to work and then come back home. It's like, motherfucker, what do you need that for? It's like, just buy a Prius, you fucking loser.
Yeah, me and my trusty Ford Fiesta. Get the job done.
Be like me, guys. Buy a Pajero Mini. It's not safe, but it's cool.
But Goop Smooch and Goosenav. It's also a good one.
Who's that? I've actually never heard of that.
The one similar to Goop Smooch, just completely different art style, but mostly like political and social commentary in the form of... No! Oh, boo, boo. You need to leave!
Boo!
No, Goosenav, don't listen to him.
Boo!
You're funny.
Fuck you. I spit on you.
I spit on you.
Curse you, red thing, I spit on you.
No, but there's one he does where it's like, it's this group of women, and one of them's like, I'm gonna eat this bowl of nails with no milk. It's like, yes, girl, show them how tough you are. That fucking dies. And it's like, I guess she needed more milk. That was so funny.
Is that the political commentary you were talking about?
That's the social. The independence of women.
Yes. I think we filled up the screen a good amount. Like,
I still have room in my pillow.
Oh my god, you're right.
But what? What can I draw? Think, Sam, think. Soy Jacks, Curly Cinnamon's characters in Soy Jack form.
I'll handle this.
I'll take up this past drawing. Done. I have like a million tabs open on my phone of all my drawings. This one? No. This one? Something. Do.
It's a dick print. There you go. I want you to have it.
I really want. Oh god. You know, that's drawn surprisingly well.
Thanks, man. Thanks.
Yeah.
Just good genetics, you know what I mean?
Jesse. There. That. Do.
You know, if you leave that over there, he kind of looks like a crewmate.
Right. I've got it. I know what I'm going to do today.
Ever since I quit my job and started dropping bowling balls onto the freeway, I've never been happier.
It's like, knock it off, fed boy. I'm aiming for a turkey.
Out of the way, fed. I'm going for a turkey. This guy, Goop Smooch needs like either his own show or like a voice acting gig. I need him. I need him to do something. Like, I love his YouTube shorts, and I hope he never stops, because that's where I watch him. I don't have a TikTok or anything. I just watch his YouTube, and I need more from him. I want him to like make a show.
I like the one where guy gets stuck in the kawaii notepad. It's like, hello? Is this purgatory? Is this too kawaii for my comfort level? Hello? Forever. Make it stop. Oh.
What the fuck are you drawing?
Roommate?
Why does he have sharp teeth?
He's the imposter.
Ah, I see.
Ah, another day of killing my friends and family, I guess.
5 o'clock shadow.
Okay, this is first kill. Big deal.
No big deal.
My friends and I tried getting on like a Among Us server, and it was just so much foul roleplay name.
Oh my god.
We couldn't do it. He's all nervous.
Don't get nervous. Just walk up to her and kill her.
Just
Wow. I can't. I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna keep going. I can't. It's too fucking cringe. It's too fucking cringe.
Too cringe.
Oh, awooga. Ooh la la. Here, I'll draw what he's looking at.
Yeah. Good.
Where the
That's
fuck
a
is
level
my?
5 success.
What's going on? Where's my drawing? Oh my god,
you
my
on a
Apple
racer?
Pencil is out of fucking battery. I have been using it
What?
all day, so.
My digital pencil ran out of digital ink. Ma! My digital pencil ran out of digital ink!
Ma! Get me the fucking Ted Kaczynski manifesto right now! I can do it with my finger. I can be like those fucking psycho phone finger artists.
I can't. My
I can-
friend.
I can do it.
So let me see. Does she? I hope she has it. Follower. Man, I'm just free advertising for all my friends' accounts here.
I'm going to cut all of it out.
I mean, but they're good artists.
Okay.
Pretty sure I follow her. But I.
Gonna give her some DSLs too. Fuck. This is hard. How do you freaks do this?
Okay. Well, I'm about to say another artist friend of mine is really good at drawing Among Us.
Oh, yeah, I'm definitely cutting that one out. I'm just kidding.
She posted.
She posts what?
See, I'm looking to see, like, I will shout her out if it's majority art, but it's majority stuff that we've done on campus. Unless you have your art, Allie. Show us your art. This is just OSU stuff. And then she's gonna have Matt's like, why did you shout out my art channel? It's like, who's on the Nice Cabinet podcast? Me, not you.
I get to choose who gets fucking shouted out. Me!
Me, I have the power. All right, folks, I'm gonna start taking over the show. This is now called the Knife Cabinet.
And everybody who comes on gets stabbed right in the fucking cranial.
Here we go through my collection of sharp objects. Today's sharp object is this this candy cane that I sucked on a little bit too much.
As you can see, it's very sharp. Does a lot of damage, especially when you go for the jugular.
Exactly. Remember, folks, too sharp, it's gonna break. Brittle. It's all about the force. The blade is only as useful as its wielder.
That was some cringe weep shit, not gonna lie, bro.
No!
I don't know if I can put this episode out anymore.
That was crap. Draw sesames. They also give him. It's got. I forgot.
Okay, drawing with your finger isn't so hard. I may have overreacted a bit. This isn't that difficult.
There was only one time that I've drawn with my finger on my phone because I don't have like a. I was using the Autodesk sketchbook thing on my phone as my friends and I were leaving a Kublai Khan concert.
Mm-hmm.
And so we were in the parking garage for like an hour. And I was like, all right, I'm just going to draw. So I go on my phone, draw on a lady. And then it's like, oh, this actually turned out way better. Because what one of my friends does is she zooms in a lot to really get those angles and those like lines right. And it's like, that's what I need to do. I'm just doing it. I'm like too wide of curves or in terms of finger movement. And so I
My
started
girl said the same thing. Sorry, keep going.
No, and so that's what I did. It's like, okay, this actually turned out better than I thought. I just need to really zoom in on my phone.
There we go. Wow. Let me fix that a little bit. My iPad pencil got a little bit of a charge, so I can do the rest of this with the pencil.
Yeah.
Because fuck drawing my finger. That shit's annoying.
Now, we'll timestamp the Among Us stuff in the video.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, I'm not here to hear artificial poopimism, curly poop, talk about schizo girlfriends. I'm here to see the Among Us.
2021 called. They want their game back.
God, that every streamer was on about this game.
I mean, to be fair, it was a good game. It's a fun game. Like, if my friends asked me to get on Among Us, I'd be like, yeah, I'll play fucking Among Us. I mean, it's a fun game. It's really, there's nothing more fun than gaslighting your friends into thinking you're not the killer.
I have a very, strong sense of humor, so I laugh at almost everything. So, it's just it's like, you know what, I don't care. Funny to me, and yeah, that's why I can't really be good at lying or bluffing. I just start laughing.
It's like, did you kill him? Did you kill Tim? You're like, no. Why would I do that? What are you talking about, man? You're fucking crazy, dude.
It's like, dude, no. I'm erasing the hand drawing. I will now replace it with. I need you know what? Mr. Google AI, give me a random thing to draw.
Alright. You draw that hand drawing, and I think we'll end it there. So it better be fucking good. You understand me?
Okay.
This is the last fucking drawing, and if it sucks, I'm scrapping the whole episode, and I'm sending all the worst, most incriminating parts to your dad.
No!
Yeah, that's right. Fucker.
Think.
Lucy. What do you guys think of this Among Us babe? You like her? Good. Just go back here. All right.
Dude.
Everybody's watching you. Everybody's watching you, so you better not screw up.
They're gonna watch me. I'm gonna stare at them back. Let's do a goop smooch. Goofy goober. I like I like the one where he goes to Wisconsin. It's like, yes, I'm looking for a shirt. About how I survived Wisconsin cheese factory. It's like, ew.
This is easily the greatest day of my life.
You like dessert? I need to know the flavor profiles, the dates, and the smelliness
of this cheese.
Dude, I'm trying to 17. I'm about to go on my break to hit this cart.
I don't know anything about any cheese profiles.
Cheese profile. Very well then. My therapist did say it should be adventure. Because it's like, I
love his cries. I love it. I love the way Goob does his cries. He goes,
Like, this is the worst thing to happen to anybody in the history of ever.
He goes like, this is easily the worst Tuesday anyone's ever had. And the kid's like fucking little thinking bubbles of 9/11 and the Great Depression.
Yeah, I don't think that's true, dude.
$7 on pump 3, please.
$7.
Sir, that's a shopping cart.
I don't see what the make and model of my vehicle has anything to do with the $6 of cold hard cash I presented. My apologies, sir. Joy. It's like, there you are!
There you are, you son of a bitch.
No, the other dumb fuck that's taking on the shopping cart!
I'm gonna beat you to death.
It's like, sir, this ain't no other shopping cart. This here's an ass cart. Like, my apologies.
My apologies, sir. Have a wonderful day.
Goosebooch, it's so fucking funny. What the hell?
This isn't the government cheese factory. Yeah, no shit. You just dug a hole right into my dad's funeral.
Oh.
I'm losing patience here, Sam.
I am on it. I'm just drawing the kid. It's like, hey, Rufus, that dead body by the liver's about to pop.
Really? No fooling?
Yeah.
Fucking explodes.
It's like Christmas, but without the crying.
I like Rufus and fuck. What is it? Clyde? Rufus and Clyde?
Let me see.
Because they're recurring characters. They've come up a couple times.
Yeah. They're no. Like.
Go back inside, Housey. Wait, did you just call me a Housey? What, because I live in a house?
Yeah, that's right,
Yeah.
Housey.
Dude, I'm just trying to see some mail from my, I don't know, whatever fucking country he said. I don't even know if it was a real country.
Oh, my pencil ran out of battery again. All right, back to the figures.
Fingers are burnt to the bone. Use your tongue.
Never gotten complaints about my fingers. If you know what I mean.
I like that one quote from Daffy Duck fighting that alien woman. He's like, "Do you even know how to use that thing?" He's holding nunchucks. He's like, "I haven't had much complaints from the ladies."
I haven't had much complaints from the ladies.
He's all blush. Goop smooch drawing, and then a goose nav drawing. I'm convinced there's a little man standing on the top of my head I can't feel. Man, be there.
There we go. A Goop. This is my official Goop fan art, guys, by the way. This is real, and this is all you're gonna fucking get.
He's like,
That's what he's doing. He's going, Who's that, Manny from fucking Diary of a Wimpy Kid?
No, I'm just trying to do a goose nav. It's like that's his style, drawing their nose, but like that. There's this one funny one where this like hipster looking guy goes into an elevator. He's like, "No way, a woman and a minority? I must be in heaven." So funny. Man. Right. Another successful doodle.
All right. I think that's a good place to end it, because it's,
my piss jug's getting kind of full. I think I need to empty it.
Yeah. I'm actually almost done drinking mine, so I ain't got a lot of juice in the tank left.
Yeah.
And it's midnight, and this is already
It's
gone on.
midnight?
And it's already gone on for 2 hours and 40 minutes.
Oh wait, are you in like a different time zone than me? Because it's 10:58 here.
Yeah, it's midnight for me.
Oh, okay. I was about to say like, no way.
Yeah. I am on Eastern time because I live in Florida.
I'm in Texas.
I got a buddy. One of my good buddies lives in Texas. Ninja Falcon.
Deep in the heart of Texas. Oh, he's also here?
He's a Texas boy. I don't know where in Texas though, but he's in Texas.
I like
it. Yeah. Yeah, but that's a good place to end it. Thank you again, Sam, for coming on. I don't know what you want me to call you.
Artificial pessimism on Instagram. That's artificial_pessimism.
Yeah, I'll put all of Artificial's links will be down in the description, of course.
All of them, even my portfolio.
Yeah, I'll make sure to put that there.
My Instagram and my Snapchat and my LinkedIn.
And his Tinder.
And my Tinder and my Bumble.
Ladies, make sure you.
Yeah, this is a shout out or a call out to all blue-haired goth e-girl women. Please hit me up. I need you.
Well, Shell. But yeah, go. But yeah, so you know, you already told them where to find you and stuff. But any future projects or something you're working on that you want the people to keep an eye out for?
When I get back to school on the 16th, and I'll make my way up to the to the computer labs and start working on my motion. I think what I'm going to be working on right away is that ambitious rascal motion idea, or I'm going to start like, have you ever seen the movie Superbad?
I have seen it, yeah.
So that intro is something I'm planning on doing for all my classmates.
Okay.
So all of them dancing. That.
Neat. Very nice.
Just some more drawings, because now that my seasonal job is up, I go back to school, I should be pumping out some more drawings.
Okay, cool. Yeah, as for me, I imagine, this episode will probably be out afterwards, but I'll be updating Where the Humans Go with some new pages, finally. First half of Chapter 6 will be going out. Other than that, I want to get back into the groove of Spice Cabinet. I know I took like a little month off there from uploading stuff. Shit got in the way. But want to get back in the groove of that. Pretty close to, recording the rest of the lines for Where the Humans Go comic dub. And also, I would like to finally, finish recording District Denizens episode 1. Just keep a lookout. There's stuff on the horizon. We're almost there. More stuff coming out, fellas, I promise.
I will be waiting in his comment section, ready to type out, "Ma! Curly saving to release the next part of Where the Humans Go!
Yep.
Get the camera!"
Yep. That's what you're here for.
What I'm here for.
It's literally the only reason I interact with this guy, guys. But thank you once again for coming on, man. It was a really good time. Thanks for sticking through the tech issues, because this was a really fun episode. I had a good time.
It was worth it.
Yep. But yeah, that's all I got. Bye everybody.
Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.